am Mark, your kind and generous dungeon master. If you're sitting comfortably, we'll begin. Go to Giustenal, the spirits of the land said. And so off they went, because, well, to be honest, nobody wanted to repeat that Gulg thing that happened in Season 1. Very pleasing. They have learned of something horrendous rising beneath the silt, honed in upon the city to discover just what it is and put a stop to it. En route, our party met their old companion Armanesh and his sister's boyfriend Jessix, who revealed that he and aforementioned sister Slenasia had gone into Giustenal to seek treasure, and there Slenasia went mad and killed herself. He blamed it on something called the Caller in the Darkness. After a considerable amount of negotiations and back and forth, and our party agreeing to have Armanesh not murder Jessix, Jessix gave the party a map to help them through the tar pits that surround Giustenal. Thusly accoutered, they made their way through the tar pits and came upon the city by the Silt Sea at last, a crumbling ruin 2 millennia old or more, site of a great conflict in ages past, bodies littering its streets, devastation marring its landscape, the city itself slowly being swallowed by the encroaching silt. After an unpleasant encounter with Razor Wings, who attacked Siora while she attempted to scale the walls to get a better lie of the land, the party bravely penetrated the outer gates and didn't stand around dickering like little whiny babies for a good 20 minutes before deciding how to proceed. They discovered on a dead body of another elf who went mad and killed himself a ring worth an immense amount of money, which they deduced came from nothing less than the hand of Abalach-Ray, sorceress queen of Ram. Near the great palace of Giustenal, Scathis encountered a group of other scaly dudes who identified themselves as Dray, a reptilian species hailing from beneath the surface of Athas, with some strange conceptions about the world above. This group of Dray were seeking nothing less than the ring, and our party decided after a calm and peaceful negotiation to hand it over without further ado. Yeah, no, not at all. In fact, Thicket tried to carry out a peaceful negotiation, and then Carl shouted twang from the shadows, launching a crossbow bolt at one of the Dray, which is where we ended last session. A cliffhanger, crossbow bolt hanging in the air. So what we're going to do is pull you guys immediately now over to a battle map, which is actually just an enlarged version of the central piece of the map, and which is why it's so fucking pixelated. And I'd like you all to roll the initiative right away, please. I've kindly dragged your tokens onto the map there in a rough approximation of where you were at the end of the last session. So Lee, if you make sure the big overlay is up and running, you guys roll the niche, and we shall commence with the murder.
Does my twang come before Inish?
Your twang does come before Nish, but I just want to get it rolled first.
Yes.
Oh, look at that, a 1 for the Dray. Well done, Dray.
Oh dear.
It actually goes to a 4 because they have a +3 on their initiative token.
Bear with. Let me do the initiative before. Streamlabs needs rebooting, though. Whoosh!
That is pixelated.
Yeah, it is, but I didn't draw the thing.
Well, you should have.
At least your tokens are nice and unblurry.
Yeah.
That's the important thing. You. It's all about you.
It is.
Yeah. Are we done? Yeah, we're all done. No, Armanesh isn't done. God damn it, Armanesh. Armanesh, there you go. Okay, well done, Armanesh. Good job. Okay, so I make the initiative order as follows. Thicket.
Oh, glad. I obviously this is all happening very, very suddenly, and
sorry, Carl. Twang.
Indeed.
You can have a few moments to think quickly on out.
Well, I think I'd probably be just as confused.
Yeah. Wait. Why
Do I
would
get
you
a bonus
do-
to hit here?
You do not know.
Okay.
And the Dre are armor class 14. So yeah, even with a backstab bonus, that would only just be a hit. But you're not a backstabber, so your crossbow bolt flies through the air and disappears into the chasm somewhere over here. The Dre stare around, hissing in surprise. Your location revealed. Okay, so Thicket.
I think it is,
I will
stunned
use
by this revelation.
I will use a reroll if you don't mind. For that one.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Sorry.
You go ahead and use them up.
Yes.
I reserve my reaction for whatever the result is.
Yes. Okay. Also fine. That's even worse. Good job. Well done.
Jeez.
Right, Arnaud, go ahead.
You know what? There goes the third one.
Oh my god.
Go on. 2. Roll another 2.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable. Let's get them out of the way, right?
That is a miss by 1 point.
Thank you. Okay, it's my dice roll.
Okay. Fucking hell.
Good lord.
That's unbelievable.
Money well spent, Grim. Thank you so much.
Sigh.
I think it literally looks over it.
It was a triple misfire.
No, I look somewhat horrified and back away.
Yeah, okay, this is 1 square is 10 feet, so there you go.
Yeah, that's my movement, and I get behind cover because I know everything is about to go horribly wrong.
Yeah, it is. Xenix.
Right. Me. I am going to manifest something.
Well, don't leave us in suspense.
It will be
The next thing that I say will be
the
its name.
next thing that I say. Kinetic blast.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay, nice. How many PSPs is that?
That is 6.
Okay.
Stop counting them. This is a fresh day, isn't it? Right. And I aim it as many as I can. Apparently
So that's
that's
20
all
by
of
20,
them.
yeah? What's the spread on this?
It's like a fireball. 2020.
20-foot
So
radius?
Yes, 20-foot
Radius.
radius.
So let's just quickly. So if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, I would say this group is probably the maximum that you can get. 4 squares there.
I'm not seeing what you're putting, but I believe you.
Is it there?
That's perfect.
That's the
Yes,
max.
now
Yeah.
I see. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. 35 damage.
35.
Nice little stick.
That's a suitably fortuitous number because that kills.
All of them.
It does indeed kill all of them. Their poor little bodies blow into oblivion by the eruption of kinetic energy.
Glad I got behind cover.
The surviving 2 are like, well, shit.
The
Any
world
movement from
above is
you?
indeed a horrible place.
Any movement from you, Lee?
Where am I? Hang on. Yes. There we go.
Okay. Immediate morale check from the surviving Dre. Which they pass. And they stride forward to here. And begin casting, both of them. They rolled a 1, so the spells, 3rd level spells, go off immediately. Can I get saving throw against spells, please, from first off Scathis and Suxis? Those are both saves. Nicely done. Okay. Even with the penalties, the spell energies do not cause any problem to either of you. And Then this one here, Armanesh and Siora, save against spells, please. I'll roll for Armanesh.
Is that good?
Armanesh fails. Siora, you pass.
Okay, phew.
Okay. And from between the two of you, there is an eruption of shards of stone blasting out from the ground in all directions, dealing this much damage. They're halved for you, Siora. So 8 damage to you and 16 to Armanesh. Armanesh collapses with a shocked gasp, blood pouring from numerous wounds across his body. And Siora, you take 8 damage unless you choose to absorb it.
Yeah, so I'll use 4 PSPs to absorb that.
Okay. So you remain uninjured. All right, cool. So Armanesh gets to roll a d10 right away because it's his go immediately.
While you're doing that, Carl, you get another 2 d20s thanks to Grim.
Armanesh bleeds. And Success, you're next.
Thank you. Thank you, Grim. Success will move towards. How much is 1 square again?
10 feet. So 6 squares for you.
Yeah, so I can walk, do 3, do an action, and then still hide in shadows, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I will do 3 and heal Armanesh, and then do a hide in shadows.
Okay, nice.
Just quickly, has everyone here got 2 d20s?
I think I've only got 1.
You got
I've
one.
got 1.
You got 1.
I've got 1.
But you 3 all get 1 each, thanks to Grim.
Thank you, Grim.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Here's Grim.
Outstanding.
Hmm.
Do you have the healing for Armanesh there, Carl?
No, I'm rolling. I'm sick.
Rolling. Hello, Ozzy. You just come trotting in.
My dog is lying
There
on
it
the
is.
floor here.
Feet. Okay. Armanesh coughs, rolls over. I don't feel very well. I've got bits in me.
And then I'll do
And then
my
you're gonna take a hide.
hiding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see the hide.
Yeah.
Is your sheep being slow?
Yeah. It's
Or is it just
exactly what's
you?
happening. No, it's my sheet. It's absolutely my sheet.
Okay, well, roll it when you got it. Darja,
Yeah.
you're up next.
Okay,
Here we go.
so I've been
Yeah.
secretly on the roof this entire time.
Well, you've probably been secretly shadowing them in various places.
Yes. And now I guess is the time that Dodge decides to make himself actually maybe a little useful. And so he'll run to... If I can move my counter.
Can you?
Hello. I don't know.
Can you not?
Acceptable. Yes, I
Okay,
can.
yeah.
He's going to run to the edge of the roof, and can we assume that I was hidden in shadows?
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, you're big
Okay.
camouflage, if nothing else.
Yeah. Brilliant. So he will set off 2 rounds of steel arrows.
Okay, you need to roll to hit first.
Oh my god, yeah!
You've forgotten how to play the Dungeons and the Dragons.
Oh no!
Yeah, both hits. Nice. Okay.
Brilliant, okay.
And you've got
Reroll
quadruple
the
backstab,
damage?
right?
Yeah.
No, you can keep the damage. So that
Okay.
first one does 20 points of damage.
Woo!
Is it poisoned?
No, it's regular.
Okay. So
Wasn't sure. if poison.
focusing them both on one person?
Yeah, let's go for the nearest of the 2.
Okay, the one who's saying, I don't like it up here. Oh, here's
Yep.
why. He takes 29 points of damage. For the rest of you, these 2 arrows come out of nowhere, and then you realize it's a small purple blur of hope yonder atop the Rubin building.
Dodge has been here the whole time. He was not missing.
I said you realised you forgot and put the gas on, left the gas on. But it was a
In
lie.
the villa.
Yeah. Okay.
That
Siora,
is
yeah.
Master Leia.
Those are all hits, Siora.
I don't think I was hidden in shadows,
No,
sadly.
you weren't. But that first one will kill the injured Dre.
Alright, done. And then the remaining 3 on the other one.
And the other guy, yeah, it kind of wings him. He looks around, there's like bodies everywhere, bits and pieces.
Now I want to hide in shadows.
Yeah, go.
Look, guys, you can't all pile into this one square. Come on.
And then at the end of the round, I think Scathis is going to bring this battle that I allotted a good 45 minutes for in my scheduling. But it's been one round. Well done.
Yep, alright. He goes in with the mandible sword.
Yeah.
Just push him in the crevice and be done with it.
Stick the mandible sword.
That's
in
an
the- Oh,
idea.
I see what you meant, right? Okay.
That's an idea. Can I lead with my shield instead?
Can you punch him in his crevice? Yeah, you go.
Yeah.
Please do. Oh!
Oh, well, that'll miss.
Ducks
That's okay.
under the shield bash. Yes, it fails to land.
That's okay. Sword then.
Okay. For a moment, he's like, ha ha ha, your skill is not equal to my. Ah! And that's a hit. Oh! Maximum damage. Okay. Just a second. I don't get to roll this one very often. Okay, the mandible sword does not break. If you roll maximum damage, there's a 1 in 20 chance, and if you roll a 20,
Oh no.
so it's always it's linked in the same way.
Oh, okay.
Either
All right. Well, I'll
random
follow
or
up with
through-
I'll follow up with the second strike.
Yeah. Great hit.
Are you counting your sort of sharpening as well? The stone of sharpening that you used, or
Oh,
not?
so that first one is another 3 on that, and then the second
Stone of
one's 10.
I don't think I did count that.
So that's
Just
actually
remind-
12. That next one.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, he's really badly injured now. Blood fountaining from ruptured scales and torn sinews.
And I'll whip around and try and hit him with my tail razor. Why not?
All right. Hit, yes. Go ahead then. Describe unto me how the tail razor does its deadly deed.
I mean, when I say he whips around, I imagine Scathis just turning away from the guy almost dismissively, his tail razor coming up, and I'm gonna say it catches him under the chin and impales straight through, sort of.
Okay. He quivers
then-
on the end of the razor, yeah.
Having him hooked, he'll then lash his tail down and throw him into the pit.
Oh, okay. There's a nice arc of blood between your tail razor and his departing, descending body as he vanishes into the pit and hits the bottom with a bone-sickening crunch.
How deep is that pit, by the way?
40 feet.
Ah, okay.
His body.
Scathish, you owe me an arrow.
I'll pay you back.
Wow. Well done, guys. That was a surprisingly efficient.
Odd.
It's very nice how we're all standing behind the wall in a row. That's
Yeah, everyone's like, let's go do my attack and then run away. Let's go back to the main map.
I didn't even attack. I just ran away.
Anything on the remaining bodies?
Okay, so this is an interesting point.
indeed.
7. That is a failed item saving throw. So most of their belongings have been torn to shreds. Armor, weapons, and in fact, you see that the leader, if you recall, was holding an engraved talon that was glowing when he identified the proximity of the ring. That, unfortunately, is shattered by the kinetic blast. The runes upon it now dead, whatever its purpose was. It can no longer be discerned. Looking to orient you, that combat was happening there. On the big map. Okay? And this, by the way, is the temple where they found the dead body with the ring, just inside. There's a whole emblem thing going on of draconic emblems, and the party keeps seeing a pair of statues, one of a draconic humanoid, and the other one, the upper half of it, demolished. So no clues as to what it actually originally was. They've seen
All
that
the
all over the place.
statues, each pair of the statues. one of
Every
them
time
is
there's a
always
pair of
defaced.
statues, yeah, there'll be like one that was draconic and one that was. The temple itself also showed murals of a powerful draconic humanoid leading an army against lion-headed giants.
Well, that's probably what the other statue is. Maybe.
Could be. Could be. So by
Just
now,
a
the
game
echoes
theory.
of the kinetic blast have only just finished rolling around the ruins. So quickly was this combat over. Amanesh sits up.
How badly
So-
hurt is he?
We're not giving them the ring then. He's pretty badly hurt.
Okay, I'll go over to him and heal him.
Okay.
Still with us, Senex?
Mm,
I slap him.
So what was the question?
If she was like, "You still with us, Senex?" It just stared, so she just slaps him.
I give him a cure moderate and see what that does.
Okay, cool.
Just to get a sense of how injured he is. Uh, 9 points.
9. Okay. That heals him fully.
I'm glad I didn't use a bigger spell.
Yeah, he's not very high level.
No, fair enough.
All right then. So you stand at the very outskirts of the central palace itself. The chasm that rips out of its heart spreads out into the heart of the city itself. The bodies of the Dre are, well, those that haven't been cast into the chasm are a smear of kinetically destroyed tissue and bones across the silt.
Is there anything on these guys that tells us a bit more where they come from or something else?
Yeah, so this would go on the small overlay just because of its dimensions, but they have this amulet, all of them. And for you and Thicket, it's an image you've seen in
Yeah.
your visions, a claw holding a sun.
That's the thing we saw in our vision. Zuxis smells with her tongue close over the body, see whether she can pick up anything else, a certain scent or anything that might.
So we're here to stop these cultists then, saying.
It seems to me that way. Not necessarily the cultist, but
Their master.
that thing, that their master, yes.
You pick up strange scents from them, but nothing you recognize. A scent you would recognize again were you to smell it,
Yeah.
but it reminds you of nothing you have ever experienced before.
I say so to the.
Okay. Siora and Stanix, can I get saving throws against paralyzation from you two, please, at -1?
Oh no.
Attribute.
We need to stop.
It's paralyzation.
Oh, natural 20 there, Siora. Good job.
Thank you. I tried really hard.
So I think that's a fail.
I use a PSP point.
Okay.
Where they are again.
Okay. What shall we do with these bodies? Let's take them out of this open space here. And
We can just throw them down.
Push him in the pit.
No. We don't know where that pit ends.
Can we see the bottom of it?
You can see that silt has gathered in its depths, but does not completely fill it. There are many skeletons visible, partially buried in the silt at its bottom.
Does it seem to be purely like a V-shaped crevice, or
Yeah,
does
it's
it
quite-
open up below?
No, it doesn't open up. It's
Okay.
as if some great blow has gone ka-chong.
Okay.
Well,
right, okay.
there are other bodies down there. We just put these ones.
No, you're absolutely right.
And there are fresh bodies now as well. Yes.
Do we have anything to ask of these creatures?
I think we did all the asking while they were still alive.
Do we know where they came from?
Below, they said.
Below
Yeah.
is the only clue you have. Yeah.
We
Apparently
could
there's a
know if
city
their
below.
master has a weakness.
Shall we ask them about the entrance to below?
A way to find it.
Yeah, where was the entrance that you came from below? Maybe that's a good question to ask, right?
Possibly, yes.
What do you think?
Or we could just look ourselves. It
Okay.
is a path that we
But
need to
the
head.
thing is, if you now tuck them into the crevice, this option goes away because we're not going to go down this crevice to go there and ask them when we can't find the entrance. That's why I'm asking.
Mark, can I see if there's
Yeah.
any footprints leading away from where they were standing?
The silt, as I mentioned, is blowing almost incessantly. Any footprints are lost within minutes of them appearing.
Right.
Maybe
Are there
we
any
can
visible
ask.
openings in the structure ahead of us, or other than the massive rift?
Yeah, there's like doors and steps leading up. It's a fully functional palace.
Is there one doorway that looks more prominent than others?
So if you want, I'll pull you up a map of the palace if that's what you want to have a closer look at.
Yeah, I mean, maybe
Yeah,
we just make our way closer
think-
to the palace
Let's go,
for now.
yeah, go past this outer barricade, this outer wall, along that gap between the rift and the wall.
I mean, looking from this distance, you can see the windows are on the upper levels. There's a black obsidian tower rises out the middle of the palace. The rift itself goes right in through the southern wall, and there are smaller openings in the wall to the left and right of that you could squeeze through. Although, to be fair, the rift is probably the easiest way in.
And it's
drawing-
traversable. Like, do you think we could all make
Does
it?
it look like the main entrance used to be where the rift now is?
No, the main entrance you think was on the opposite side. Between, as you can see on the map, between the ruined cisterns where you had your battle with the Dray just now, and there's the palace walls and then the palace itself. There's what used to be, you think, a series of gardens, probably once quite beautiful.
This area here.
Yeah, the kind of, yeah, exactly.
That, yes.
Scattered grey crap. The plant life is long since withered, crumbled to ash, and there's a thick layer of silt all
I'm
throughout the
assuming that's
gardens.
defiling.
Yeah, and every time your foot disturbs the silt, you can see there's ash swirling beneath it.
I think this is probably the best way in. I mean, there's no. If we flank around the side of the building, we'll just end up in the silt. So this is
Those
the only.
towers that are sticking at the top of this tower that's sticking out. Are there windows or things there?
So I'm just going to go. I was on a different page there for a second. This thing here.
Sorry, let me look which page, what you're pointing at. Give me a sec. Yeah, there and next to it, there's a thing next to it as well. On the right, on the left side.
that thing there is a covered walkway that leads up from the lower level onto the tower. As for the tower itself, just a second. Yes, there are windows, as I recall correctly. There's a balcony on the top with windows on the middle floor, but nothing. From your side, nothing on the ground floor. But there's windows on the middle and top floor, and a balcony at the very top.
And how high is that there?
So the ceilings are tall, 2, 4, 60 feet high. It protrudes above the main body of the palace.
Oh,
Did any of you bring ropes?
I think I actually do have some rope.
So
No.
we could get up there and maybe enter through there. That's a possibility as well.
I could get us up there quite easily.
But why would we not just enter
Yeah.
through the big
I've got
hole in the side
50
of the
foot
wall?
of silk rope plus a grappling hook.
So that would be enough, certainly to reach the balcony.
But why make ourselves? Why risk the danger of that? Why not just go through the hole?
Because climbing ropes is cool, Amanesh says.
Daji agrees.
So
Do
he's
you all have
climbing
a
up the
death wish or
tower
something?
like a spider.
Did you see my message, by the way, in Zoom?
I didn't.
Okay.
Daji does not mind which way we go in, but he has rope, if that is an option.
Yeah, I have a rope too, but I would have to go back to the camp for that.
I have giant hair rope, Amanesh says. You have silk.
Yes.
I'll trade you the silk for the giant hair.
The same amount, 50 feet.
Just a quick swap back and forward.
I look at
Why are we haggling
I look
right
at
now?
Zuxis.
I just remembered something.
Thicket, just don't interrupt. This is
I have a spell that I cast on my daughter before. I could do it again.
Did you cast on your daughter before?
On Ciora. Daughter?
That's what you said.
I said Ciora.
No, you didn't.
You didn't. You said daughter.
Daji, her daughter.
I heard that too.
I think you're all hearing things.
Daji does not think so.
your daughter?
Of course she's not.
I'm like standing between everybody going like,
Okay, so this spell you cast on Siora before, what was that spell?
Didn't cast it on me. It was a slip of the tongue. Cast it on his daughter. What was it?
No, I used spider climb on you before. I could do the same again.
Oh, okay, I see. I got the flip the wrong way around. Okay, got you. How many times can you cast Spider Climb? Would you be able to do it on all of us?
No, but just one needs to go up and bring the rope up. And then we
Oh, I
climb
can
the
do
rope.
that.
But do this time a little bit more careful and do it as much hidden as possible and quiet as possible.
Oh,
I could do
I
it
can
on
do
all
it.
of us.
Daji
Hidden
can
away.
also try climbing.
You can do it on all of us.
I still
I
don't
can.
understand why we're climbing.
But I would be out.
Yeah, that's not worth it. Let's do on one and then use the
cast it on me. I'll
Yeah.
hide in the shadows and then I'll get the rope
Why
down
don't we
for
just
you.
go through the hole in the wall?
You don't want to climb. You don't want me to trade my fine giant hair rope for that rubbishy little thing that Darjay has.
Daji is not rubbish.
Look,
No, your rope. Look, giant hair is much better than silk. Stronger, it's tougher, better fibril content.
Didn't we kill a giant and shave his head? Whatever came of that?
Rope is rope.
Well, it's a little bit more heavy. That's the difference.
The thicket is right. Why are we going up? And if we were, Armanesh also has the power to cast Spider Climb.
This is true.
Okay. Well, I think that might be a better entrance than in that crevice. I'm not really comfortable in that crevice there. I have a feeling that is... well, I will follow you guys. Either way. Whatever you want.
Can Darjay do like a surveillance to see if there is actually anything to be concerned about walking in there?
Do you mean you want to sneak in ahead of the group and have a little look?
Yeah, do a little bit of reconnaissance
Totally.
Because he's bored of standing outside deciding which way to enter.
Yeah, okay.
What could possibly
Enough
go
talk,
wrong?
Darjay says, and he just you see him scamper away.
Okay, right. So this is just for your benefit, Darjay.
Yay!
So you would
DLC.
come in really basically to either the left or the right, whichever you like.
Okay.
And you're coming in just along the edge of the crevice here.
Yes.
So I will need a dex check from you. for that.
Okie dokie.
You're unlikely to fail it, but I will laugh if you do.
Please don't.
I will.
No.
Again, there's a hole in the wall. You could just go through the hole in the wall.
I did.
I hate to state the obvious, but
Where's the hole in the wall? There's no hole in the wall.
There's a hole. The two
These are the
holes
things
in the
here.
wall, right there.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
those are-
he didn't use those.
No.
Just
I mean,
shut up, criticism
right-
hobbit.
It's right there.
So, slipping through, you can see, and they're actually kind of pitched down into the bottom of the crevice, Darjay, the great doors that would probably have been the main entrance here. So that explains why there's none apparent. They were destroyed shattered by the same magic that cracked the plaza. Silt has drifted through the opening, covering much of the floor in, well, what would be knee-deep dust for everyone else, but you're plowing through it up to your little purple chest. A grand hall meant to greet visitors, perhaps. There is a beautiful mural depicting the city beside. It takes you a few minutes to realize what you're looking at. A sea of blue water adorns the eastern wall. So that's this wall over here on your right.
Yeah.
On the other wall is an engraved mural depicting what you guess to be Templars prostrating themselves in this very chamber, like worshipping on the ground. And in that picture, the wall shows a picture of the engraving, which has a picture of the engraving and so forth. Someone spent an
My
awful lot of
God.
time on this. Yeah.
Who's the artist?
The portion of wall where you would see the figure that they're all bowing to, however, is charred and obscured by some powerful magic.
Is it now?
Yeah.
I could have guessed that.
There is a huge throne in shattered shambles at the north end of the room by where the chasm rips through the chamber. Its shattered parts jut up above the layer of silt. The chamber itself, however, appears completely empty.
Okay. And I'm not hearing any noises further in for now.
Do you actually have the hear noise ability? Detect
Oh,
noise?
let me see. Detect noise, I think I do, yes.
Yeah, you can pop me a roll
it
for
will
that.
be in my rogue.
It'll be in
right?
your rogue, yeah.
Yeah.
You make me a roll for that.
Armor or no armor? I always forget.
It's no armor for you.
It doesn't. Okay.
Let me
Okay.
just check. No, it's armor. It's armor. You're wearing leather armor.
Oh.
That's a terrible roll anyway.
Okay.
It wouldn't make any difference. No, you hear
Okay.
nothing. You hear nothing.
No. I do.
You can't use D20s on
I
these.
do hear things. No, but you said without armor, and then I rolled it with armor. 'cause I
Yeah,
got
it wouldn't have
wrong.
made any
I'm
difference.
sorry, you can take my first roll if you want.
Yeah, I will. Thank you.
But
And
that
it's a
one's
fail.
way better. Never mind. Uncompromising rules bastard, ladies
Yeah,
and
harsh and
gentlemen.
uncompromising rules bastard. I am. Suck it. So yeah, you hear nothing. You hear nothing but the sighing of the silt over your sadness.
And the creaking of your armor.
I guess we're safe then.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Okay, well, his recon finished. Darjay will scamper his way back. Does he need to do another dex check to leave
Yeah,
again?
you do. Yeah, you do.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, you manage to nimbly slide past the slope and return to your companions.
Darjay has looked up ahead. There is nothing, at least in the first chamber, but some very interesting paintings. Lots of blue.
Favorite color.
So, is this acceptable? Darjay will show you the way he got in.
Lead the way.
Just before we go in.
But,
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
No, she's showing the way. He's showing the way he went in, but maybe we could go through the holes that Ticket pointed out instead of going over the crevice. Because the crevice, we might fall down, and we don't want to run that risk. We're not all as nimble as you.
Darjay does not mind which hole you use.
Okay.
Things that I've said on stream that I regret.
I'm impressed that you guys got this far with all the mentions of the word crevice. So I'm not
You
gonna...
said the word crevice so many times today. It's not
All
funny.
the crevices. Hey, it beats the
crevasse.
it beats the butt plug artifact that we had before. So
Oh my god, that was too much. Yeah.
it was crazy. Anyways, before we go in, Sierra will turn to any of the spellcasters really, but probably mainly Senex since he seems to have the best kind of psionics. Ever since we've got here, I've been taking some strain. I don't really know what's happening, but is there anything that can protect or shield me from spells or my mind? I'm not really sure what's going on, but
What
something
kind of
called
strain?
First, I felt like spells. I felt my body start to stiffen as if it was trying to freeze me in place, paralyze me. I'm not really sure, but I heard something call me an Elan not long ago as well from the shadows. I don't know if it's because of what I am, but I just feel like I'm being tried to repel from going inside. I worry what will happen when I actually step in.
Have you have anything to do with this, Senex?
No,
Are you sure?
I have not had anything reach out to me. Being alarmed.
No, I'm talking about. Did you do this to her? This sounds like your mind tricks. I mean,
Right.
you were acting really, really strange earlier on.
Why would I play tricks on Yora?
Yeah, that's my question to you.
I've sent you a message as well in Zoom, Panda.
Honestly, Senex, I just want you to stay in your mind. Keep your thoughts focused. Don't lose yourself, because if this keeps happening, it's a problem, okay?
I have not done anything.
Okay, but
Well-
you were before. I don't want it to keep happening. You understand?
I don't recall doing anything.
You mean you forgot what happened over there in the temple?
I had memories of the past of my daughter.
Yeah, but you were acting really, really weird there. And that was also against Shura. You were looking at her in a very, very weird way. I had time to properly observe you there, and it was not nice what was going on there. And now Shura is explaining what's happening, and that sounds awfully like the kind of mind tricks that you pull.
This place is... It's hard for me. There's lots of memories. Things that I remember.
Yeah.
My
so
daughter's name
Shura is not your daughter.
No.
And you shouldn't cast spells on your daughter or on Shura unless she really wants to.
I have not cast anything on her.
Well...
Well then, let's keep it that way. Head inside, but if everyone can keep an eye on Senex along with me, in case he loses himself again. I don't want to have to knock you out, old man, but I will.
Dajay will keep both eyes on Senex, so he does not cast any more spells.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but let's not resort to violence.
Dajay may get violent.
No promises. I'm just gonna go through the hole in the wall. I'm just gonna do it.
Okay, so let me just quickly check. So you're not wearing any armor of any kind. Oh, you are wearing leather. Yeah, so no, your armor makes it too bulky for you to squeeze through that hole.
I'm not wearing any armor.
I have you as wearing leather, which is why you got armor class 19.
What?
We can remove it. That'll put your armor class down to 4 to 15.
Oh, I thought I've had no armor this whole time.
Stats do not lie.
All right, well, I want to keep the high AC, so I'll go the Dajay route then.
Okay, so that needs a dex check.
Can I squeeze through the hole, seeing as I'm quite small?
Just wait, let me just see if Cyril falls in the hole.
Okay.
Oh, hold on, I thought my armor came from the braces and stuff that don't class as armor.
I have you as wearing braces and armor.
Aren't the braces for specifically, or like there's like a ring or something that is to do with not having armor on?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the braces interfere with magic armor. I will just double check that for you. But that's enough for you to squeeze through anyway.
Okay, cool.
The chat is getting very, very inappropriate.
You only have yourselves to blame. Okay, so Sierra, you slide through into the larger chamber. I will just pull up the map for that so we can all get a good view of what's going on there. Siora and Dajay, why don't you pull your tokens? Siora, pull your token onto the map, so you'll be like just over here, I would say. Oh, so my mistake. The braces don't function with armor.
Yeah, I feel like I'm.
Yeah, I have an error on my sheet there.
Yeah,
because is lower.
Because I've got like a ring and braces and all of them up my AC. So I should be higher than 14,
you have the ring
but I don't know.
You have the ring as well, which is the I have you at 15 then. Which is the ring you've got?
Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to dig through. I'll dig through chat logs. Everyone else continue.
Yeah, okay. That's weird, but okay.
I can tell you which one it ain't. The Thradi's ring, because that's what one I'm wearing.
Then it might be Skoral's ring. That's the only other ring that we have.
Okay.
I have another ring, but Gathas is wearing that.
Yeah, but the Thethradi's ring.
Skoral's is 2. Okay.
Yeah.
No, Skoral's ring is on Dajay.
Okay,
Yes, that's
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought I had a ring.
No, I actually only have I have
braces.
Squirrel's braces and
Yeah.
and the staff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I have here. I just hadn't readjusted it. So armor
Yeah,
class
we-
15 for you.
We have
Siora.
2 rings in the group. One is Darjay and one is
3 rings.
Senex.
All right. So Darjay, Siora, who's joining them?
I'm going to go in as well, but I worried
I want to
about
join as well.
worried about everyone's thoughts. I'm going to manifest a power.
Okay.
Conceal thoughts.
Okay, nice. Siora and Senex, can I get saving throws against paralyzation from you two at -2, please?
Mark, is my protection from evil still active?
What's the duration?
It was goodness.
I'll use another point.
If that's a fail, then I'll also use a point.
That is a fail, but a point will get you up to 10, Siora, so that'll still be a fail.
Oh, okay, then I'm gonna use a d20 then.
Yep.
It's 8 turns, so
Yes, it's
an
still
hour
running.
and 20 minutes.
Yes, it's still running.
Okay. And it's a 10-foot radius protection from evil, so
Yep.
what?
Thank you, Grim. Thank you.
The power of Grimskull.
Does so Shora's in? Who else has also gone into the room? Anybody
So
else?
far, just Thicket. Thicket. You don't need to. You can just walk through that gap. You're small enough.
Yeah.
If I would take off my armor, would I fit through that hole?
Yes.
Okay, I will take off my armor and go through that hole. I'm not going to risk falling down that crevice.
Okay.
I feel like there's no
when
way that
I'm back in. I will hide in shadows and put on back my my armor.
Okay.
I also go through the hole.
feel like there's no way Scathis fits through.
No, you're way too big. You're gonna have to make your way through the crack side.
I'll do it.
What we can do is feed you a rope, so in case you slip, you're
Yeah.
not.
That's a smart move.
I step through.
Okay,
I
dex
get-
check, please, Scathis.
Well,
Sorry,
what's
Pam.
can I check? Dex check.
But first, tie a rope to yourself.
He's
and
roped.
we-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Your scaly feet splay against the rock, and you shimmy your way through.
Nice.
Right. Sorry. What all the people I interrupted there? I apologize. What were you saying?
You're good. I was just going to say, I step through, Senex comes in behind me, and I feel this paralyzation feeling creep over me again.
Mm-hmm.
Really have to push it down, and I just clench my fists and I turn around. Senex,
Yes, my dear.
stop. Okay?
Stop what? I am not doing anything.
Is he using more powers on you? Dajé saw him do it last time.
Did you say you saw him do it?
Dajé does not lie.
I punched Senex in the face.
Okay. Roll to hit, please.
I don't. Yeah,
can
I
just- you can-
dodge.
Well, that's what armor classes are for.
What would it be? A general? I'm trying to work out what just a punch would be.
If you roll me a d20, I've got your basic attack bonus here. So.
Gosh, I'm gonna fail. I'm not a puncher, but it's
no,
a
that's
19.
a fantastic, solid hit that clocks you smack in the jaw, and it's D3, so we'll just roll D6 divided by 2. Oh, 3, and she's actually got quite a good punch behind her. 4 points of damage there. Bloodies your nose. Fresh red blood spatters down the front of your tunic, Senex.
Enough is enough. I have not done anything. The power I used was to conceal my thoughts.
What is happening? Why? What was that for?
Something keeps.
Something.
Mark, how does?
And you keep accusing me, and it is not me. I've told you many times.
Can I? Is it like a deep-seated feeling that it's Senex doing it?
No, it's not a deep-seated feeling at all. It's an 100% surface certainty.
I'm just certain that it's Senex.
Absolutely. I mean, you felt him do it. Darjay said that he saw him do it.
Right. Man, I don't know.
Senex, he is clearly lying to you.
He is, and it's very upsetting.
Dance Macabre, we don't have insight in 2nd edition. Haha.
I just have the DM messaging me like, it's Senex. You do it. It's our Senex. He's betraying you. He's evil. Kill him. Destroy him. Oh man, I'm like, I feel like Ciara feels like she's being gaslit right now, and is not really sure what to do.
Be my guest and continue without me. See how far you get. I'd sit on a rock here, start petting Silver.
So the little rock just outside.
No, inside. I've gone inside.
Inside. Okay.
Rocks lying around.
Yeah, there's a whole. They're all on the map. So yeah.
Do we have a bucket that we can put on your head?
You can try.
Okay, I'm going to cast Detect Charm.
Why are you doing
Okay.
that on me? I'm immune to
No,
charm.
it is something. It's not casting it on someone. I am now able to detect it.
How are you immune to charm?
Because I'm in Elan.
Elans are immune to charm.
Yes. And many other things.
So Shura is also immune to charm.
Yes.
Arnout, as you utter the words of the prayer to Castramandas, your magically enhanced sight reveals no charms active.
Well,
So
it's
next-
not that.
You sit on the rock,
When did this start?
pet Cielba, while Senex works. What's the casting time of this, by the way? 1 round? Arnout?
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the spell first.
Yeah, no worries.
Detect Charm has casting
the
time of 1 round.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay, right. So in the time that the thicket is focusing on his connection with his spirit of the land, you attempt to steal your mind, but the momentary reprieve brings no rest. Your eyes gaze up from over Cielba's multicolored exterior to the wall, the mural, and you know you've seen it before. But in your memory, here the room is filled with screams. Her screams, the silt kicked up and choking as she flees, as she runs, stumbling backwards across the floor. There's blood pouring from a wound in her side. You stride inexorably toward the girl, a bloodied bone blade clenched in your fist. You know it has taken her. And if you do not end her, it will end you through her. She has become a vessel for it, this monstrous thing that lurks in the ruins. Your daughter is gone. All that remains now is mercy. You stride toward her, the bone blade at the ready. Tears streak her face. Father, no! Daddy, please, no! Please, no! The blade rises. Thicket, his voice, well, it's not that, he says, breaks through your hellish recollections. But you find your gaze, Senex, drawn inexorably towards Siora. Could the same thing have happened to her? Could this woman now, too, have become a vessel for the caller in the darkness? If so, there is only one solution. So what are you guys doing? You finished casting your spell, Thicket. There's no sign of any charm anywhere.
When did this start? I asked Siora.
Okay, so in game time, when was the first sort of feeling? It was as soon as we got here, right?
You've been in the city about an hour and a half now.
Okay, and it was like pretty much instant when we arrived, if I recall.
The feeling started to come on fairly soon. I mean, that's when he started using psionics against you, pretty much when
Right.
he came in through the gate.
Yeah, that bastard. Senex started casting on me about, well, almost as soon as we got to the city, a little bit after, an hour 15, hour 30.
But that pushing started
Ajay
then.
has not seen any of this.
Did it start earlier? Didn't it start in front of the gate after you came down from the wall? Didn't you mention something?
Yes?
Or am I remembering that incorrectly?
I'm pretty sure that was the case, but wouldn't that have been within the hour 30?
No, but it was outside the city. That's what I'm trying to establish.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, right before we entered.
I can try something else.
If I did do anything, it was purely to try and protect you.
So now you're admitting that you did it.
I do not remember.
I think Senex might be affected by this place. And he's not
Might be.
completely in control of his actions. That's the feeling I get.
I think you both might be.
Ajay has
think-
not seen either of you acting strange since we got here.
You just said I cast something on her.
Ajay did not say that.
Yes, you did. Thus the bloody nose.
No. You have forgotten what has happened. Ajay did not say that.
Yes, you did.
Ajay did not.
I remember this too.
You did.
No, Ajay is the only sane one here.
Everybody else
Clearly.
is crazy.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay, then something is happening here that is affecting all of our minds, and I think we need to leave. I'm sorry about your spirits of the land. I'm sorry about the nightmares that you've been having. I don't know what's happening here, but this is way above our capabilities. If we have only just entered here and already we're turning on each other, we need to leave.
We
Okay?
need to be able to protect our minds.
Yes, and we can't do that right now, so we need to leave. Because I'm not willing to stay here and be attacked by Senex and then be told that I'm the one who's being affected.
Let me try something. I go over to Senex and I cast Remove Curse on him.
Okay. The energies flood into him. As the spell washes over you, Senex, your head is filled with her screams, and then the horrendous, ghastly, gurgling conclusion. His demeanor, his appearance doesn't change. You feel the remove curse spell slide off him like silt off smooth obsidian.
Mm-hmm. Well, that wasn't it either.
I mean, I'm intelligent and wise enough to think that maybe something could be possible. Have I anything in my arsenal that I could determine if I am under anything?
Arminesh says it even as the supposition comes to your mind. It's the caller, he says.
I know.
Our tribe sings songs of it. The caller in the darkness. Jessic's told us not to come here. We were fools to come here. This is what took Slanasia.
Exactly.
But
We never should have come here. Let's leave.
At that moment, there is another flickering. And before you again, you see a spectral image that you've seen twice before on the way to Giustenal. Once near Cromlin, and once at the outskirts of the city itself. A human male, medium-length black hair and ornately braided beard. One side of his face a blackened mask of blistered flesh, eye like a shriveled raisin in its socket. And now, here, it has a voice, where before it could muster only gestures. This place is cursed, the spectral form says. But it is a curse of the mind. And you see, as before, on his breast, the spectral representation of the very amulet that you carry, Senex. The caller has you. There is no defense. The only defense is distance. It haunts Giustenal.
There must be a way to lift it.
For kings' ages I have pondered this. I who was spared its touch. Because of this. And he holds a fist, and on the middle finger there is a ring. A ring of obsidian with golden runes engraved upon it. It shields the mind from all psionic influence. By happenstance I wore it. The caller never took me, like it has taken so many others.
Where is your ring now?
With my body.
Where is your body?
Are we actually privy to this or only Senex?
Yes, it's all visible.
Oh, okay. Not like last time.
No.
No. So, where is your body?
The banquet hall. A feast on that terrible day. Such a beautiful feast. Such a terrible day.
Where is the banquet hall?
To the north and eastern corner of the palace, great pillars rise from floor to ceiling. There you will find the body of Kalazar.
Does that name ring a bell?
No.
Thank you, Kalazar. We will get this ring and put it on his hand, and hopefully it will...
I beg a favor of you.
To be put to rest.
You bear the means for this.
I will make it so.
That which was taken from me. At long last, my spirit may enter the grey and be spared this ceaseless agony.
Thank you.
How did those ones with the fist and the orb, or what is it? How
The
did they?
Dray.
Why are they immune to this?
Only those species that dwelt in Giustenal draw the caller's attention.
So this is-
These are the only two humans among you, he says, pointing to the Elan.
They are not human.
The
But then
caller
again-
thinks they are.
Hmm.
But you reptiles were not known here.
No. So
and
it's
this halfling has not drawn its attention.
okay.
What would
It
draw
was-
its attention?
The way.
Using the way, yes.
The closer to the city you draw, the greater the chance the caller will find you. That was why the DM kept rolling percentage dice and asking you how many PSPs you had used. He's a bastard like that.
Are there any more rings like this of yours that you know of?
If they are, they will have been taken into the cities below.
Yeah.
That is where the survivors went.
The
Are there
ring.
many?
It is where he went.
He?
My lord, Dragoth the Ravager.
I thought he died.
The Nine killed him.
Yeah. What happened then afterwards? You were witness to this.
For one such as he, death is not the end.
So he's like you, Ghost?
No. He is. We had a word for it in the ancient days. Kaishaga.
Does that ring a bell?
Do I know what
Only
one
in
is?
whispered tales around campfires, a fell form of undead.
Have you noticed anything recently? We've been warned that he resurfaces, that he has awakened.
The ethers have been silent, but now his Templars are abroad again. They say his spirit wandered the plains, growing strong with lore from the beyond. Now they name him a god.
Yeah, we
Such
witnessed
as
that.
Never before there has been on Athas. If this is true, nothing can stand before him. Please, my rest. Too long have I lingered.
We will find your body.
Yes.
May I ask, did you bear witness to the thing that caused this rift?
Yes,
What happened?
a battle between my lord and the Nine. They slew all whom they could to power their defiling. The land they tore asunder for miles around, and cast his body like a child's toy.
Who is this second statue that we see defiled everywhere here?
His aspect before his transformation.
Ah.
To him, it is a corrupt reminder of mortality.
You were in the banquet room. Were you alone? I presume you didn't die alone there, did you?
I did not.
How can we recognize you if there's more among your fellow dead there?
By my ring.
Ah, of course.
And presumably he looks like
I feel
him.
like I just mentioned it.
Yes, you did. Well,
What does he look like?
The caller must be affecting me
The
too.
caller has me! He gives a long sigh, his image flickers once and twice and then is gone.
Well, then without further ado, let's get this done and get that ring on you, Sinex. And then we need to figure out a solution for Shura as well. Maybe you can provide one.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah, not that solution. Thank you very much.
That solution, that's the one I would go for.
Yeah, no, I know you would.
So here's my question. If he recognizes us as human, I'm wondering if it's possible to like disguise us. Like, I don't know.
No, you mentioned the thing that you were being called Elan, right?
Yeah.
I think at that time they were already Elan, and they were disguised as humans, of course, in the court. So.
Oh no! I mean, like, what if I like, what if I like find like, use some of Thicket's mud to make fake scales to look like a reptile or something? I'm just trying to think of a way to disguise the fact that I look humanoid.
Scale face, really? It's a bit racist.
I'm just trying to think of something.
Do I think that changing my mindset could help with insect mind, for example?
That's a really interesting idea. Bit late now, but yeah.
But more PSPs spent. So
That
no.
might-
So you-
that-
so
that
you'll be
might have helped
traumatized,
you.
but you'll
That
be a
might have
bug.
helped you, yeah.
Okay, let's get that ring
Yeah.
without further ado before something unpleasant happens.
You mean like being trapped in a temple?
No, like Sinex is starting to kill people randomly or starting to throw spells about.
Yeah.
Which could be
To the
quite
banquet
dangerous.
hall.
Yeah.
Okay, so which route are you going?
To the banquet hall.
Let's have a
That's
look.
the route.
Northern
I'm gonna-
Eastern. Yeah.
Just so you know, I'm going to stay close to Senex so that my protection from evil 10-foot radius is always within 10 feet of him.
Yeah.
Just in case that helps.
Yeah.
Can we have a safe way of getting over the chasm? Because we're of course on the wrong side now of the chasm. Because if we go like there,
we could go the long way around.
yeah, I don't think we don't want to do that. Here and then through this corridor here. See? And
Just
then all the
straight
way
around the
there.
outskirts there, I see. Yeah,
that would be the-
is
You could also go this way.
Yeah, but then you have to go past all these other places and other doors, and we're going also in this place, which has a stairway, and I have a feeling that that's where the Dray came from. It's the only exit to this place.
I'd like to go in a straight line and burst through any walls in the path, going, "Oh yeah!" each time.
What are you, the Kool-Aid man?
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Well, how big is this area of the chasm? I mean, you said that there was silt sort of above it.
Yeah, so I mean, each
Is
square
this
in
something
here,
that we could maybe wade through?
it is 10 feet. So this, you mean like at this narrowest end here?
Well, yeah, just skip going either side and just go straight through.
So you're going up to have a look?
Yeah.
Okay, roll me a d6, please.
Okay. Just straight D6.
Yeah. 5. Okay.
I got a 5.
Yeah. So, interestingly, right here, you notice one of the panels, which would be like adjacent to the right-hand side of the mural of the sea, doesn't seem to fit quite as well with the rest of the wall.
Oh my god, secret door.
I may have a way to get across the crevice, by the way.
I think Jardé just found one.
Ajay. And yes, he did.
Where?
There is secret panel. And he jumps up and down and points at
This
it.
bit here, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, but that means that we still have to end up in this room over here.
No, because you can walk around the crevice there and then take the door there and then the door there, and that's also how you get out.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Well, you have choices. You could go straight through this through this route here, or you could come back out and go around the outer hallway. Yeah, totally.
Again, all of that is kind of player knowledge, though, unless we have this map.
Fair enough.
You don't, but it's not a significant. I'm not going to make you pixel bitch your way through the dungeons.
Ajay would like
I've got 2 as well.
Scathis to destroy the wall.
I have 2, by the way.
Can Scathis try and destroy the wall as Jardé has requested?
Ajay would very much like that.
Scathis, roll me a d20, please. In fact, it's an open doors check for you, by your strength stat.
Oh, I didn't know what that was. I just rolled a d20.
That's fine.
Let's see.
That's fine. Yeah, do the open doors check because it'll give a more accurate result. Oh, okay. Yes, right. So you may indeed shout "Oh yeah" if you wish, but that is enough to to slam the secret door wide open. The silt swirls in miniature eddies as the hidden panel reveals an access way into the chamber beyond.
So much for the stealth approach.
Yeah.
Just quickly, Senex, Scathis, and the DM get an extra d20.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you, Grim.
Awesome.
Awesome. Gonna be using these in a minute. The chamber beyond is where the end of the crevasse has its end.
Nice.
Yeah, it appears to be some kind of inner audience chamber, perhaps where whomever sat on the large broken throne, I mean, let's face it, it would have been Dragoth, would meet with his Templars and other lackeys before emerging to hold court. There are a couple of items that are of interest in here. Most of it has been destroyed and looted over the years. One is leaning up against the wall. You normally wouldn't recognize it, a metal tube fitted with glass at both ends. But having seen the observatory of the Shadow King, you know it immediately for a telescope.
Nice.
Telescope!
Yeah.
Bigger than me, so I'm not.
Yeah, it
carrying
is
that.
worth several, a good 2 or 3 dozen gold pieces at least.
Mhm.
Can I use it now?
There's also several silver bowls and mirrors and other grooming instruments worth a dozen gold pieces or more. So
Let's
items
loot that.
have
Yeah.
not yet been fully looted. Yeah. So if someone wants to make a note of that silverware
Yeah.
from preparation
Yeah.
room and the telescope.
Telescope. Yeah.
Ooh,
Because the telescope, I have a look at that. Does it?
Yeah, I want to see if I could use it now.
Does that help with anything like navigation or something?
It would, and it would give you a navigation bonus. So next, you get a really close-up view of the wall. I mean, you're indoors, so
You give a navigation bonus. Good. That's useful for us.
What about
it
a cosmology thing?
depending-
Omen reading,
Omen reading, yes.
Yeah.
Omen reading, yes. Astrology, yes. Not cosmology. That's the planes, but yeah.
Yes, sorry, yes.
Cool. Yeah, nice. A nice little find.
Excellent.
Yay.
I suppose we skirt the crevasse and we go to the door and in the corridor. Everybody on
So
board
yeah,
with
is
that?
it this one, or are you going? Are you doubling back to the entrance chamber?
I would vote for doubling back since we know the map. I think that we going through the corridor exposes us least at the moment.
So you want us to go here rather than through this door?
Yeah.
And
Because I see
where is our end goal again? Sorry.
there. That's why.
Right.
From what you've seen of the, I mean, you know, your views of the palace from the outside are perfectly viable for you to have been able to identify a hall here, and this almost certainly is the bottom of that covered walkway that I described earlier on, going up into the obsidian tower. So that's probably directly above you.
Yeah.
How much you can guess. Okay, so around the outside then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Senex and Siora, can you both make me a saving throw against spells, please? At now, against the paralyzation at -3.
Fenix, you got to stop this.
I didn't do anything!
Sorry, that's a fail.
with
a
the-
PSP would make that a pass, and likewise
Even with the
Senex.
-3 on top, so technically it's a 5 right now.
no, right, yeah, that's a 5, and Senex, that's a 7, so you're both out of the range of your Elan abilities to
Alright,
fix
I'm
that.
gonna use a D20.
Yeah,
Do we get anything towards this, like will or anything?
that's even worse. No, you don't.
That's even
I
worse.
will use it.
Do I
would-
spend-
I will
do I
double
s-
check that, but I don't think so.
Do I use my final D20 on this?
I think so.
No, you
Alright.
don't.
Is no, you don't. Towards
Oh,
my
thank
question.
goodness.
So Siora passes. No, you don't get any bonuses to this.
Right, okay, I will use my D20.
And you pass. Okay. The sense of awareness of something pushing in upon you is growing stronger now, stronger and stronger by the moment. Oppressive, like an actual, almost physical weight the pair of you are feeling. And within that, there's rage. Endless howling rage, just like pressing behind your eyeballs, almost enough to begin to make out words. So I will just grab your little peoples, I suppose, and bring you all over here. Not necessarily in that position. That's just
Don't punch me again. I'm sensitive.
So here's my dilemma, and Mark, I want your guidance on this.
Good luck. Okay.
I know.
You trust
We
him?
have been told in character that it is the thing messing with us,
Yeah.
right? But I also feel so strongly that it's Senex.
Yes.
Am I able to fight the urge within myself to tell myself it's the cooler, or am I unable to?
To my mind, that's what the saving throws are. That's you fighting it off. And so far, successfully, you're able to fight it off, but it's getting harder and harder and harder.
Right.
Because
okay,
now
so
you're becoming aware of its pressure as a tangible thing, almost overwhelming your own thoughts. That howling anger and rage you're sensing is it's like water rising up to your chest, to your throat, to your chin. Almost like you'll drown in it if you stay here much longer.
Oh, so I can feel this as well.
Yeah.
Tiora, I know you are struggling much like I. You know it is not me.
it's the cooler.
Let's get that ring, guys. No wasting time.
I am struggling in the same way. It is saying to me that you are my daughter, and that my daughter's name is Tiora. The thing is, I don't know what to believe. I don't remember her name.
Wouldn't that mean you protect me?
Oh, in my mind, I would do nothing to hurt you. But what these memories are telling me is that I killed my daughter, that she was overcome by the caller. We must hurry, because it is trying to make me do the same thing to you.
Am I able to hide in shadows?
Like, right now. There you go ahead and make me roll for that.
Too late! Kinetic blast!
Ah!
Can we move on, please, instead of talking?
Oh, I figured we were walking and talking.
Okay.
Sure, you're like, okay, good to know, thank you.
Like Homer Simpson merging into that bush.
Okay.
Oh, if only you knew that doesn't mean nothing to me.
So shall I pop you guys in the banquet hall then?
Yes.
Okay, move Senex into a Scathis, sorry, there you go. That's that doesn't have to be your where you're laid out, by the way. I'm just kind of popping you
I'm going to stay near the door. That's fine for me.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you swing the great stone doors open, and as we mentioned this last session, the entirety of this city is actually kind of on a slope, and here the palace itself has canted downward ever so slightly, and the silt has come washing up into what would have been an immense banquet hall. The northern walls are cracked clean open, exposing the room to tons and tons of dust. Against the east wall, there's a huge cupboard that was once full of ceramic plates and cups, but they've been shattered and most of the items smashed on the stone floor. Actually, whoever it was who was going through the backpack of the elf with the dagger in his chest in the temple, a lot of the fragments of pottery that he had looked like they might want to come from here, actually. Yeah. And yes, indeed, scattered around in various locations, are bodies that will have been at one time banqueters, functionaries in attendance.
Are they still sitting at tables?
Some are slumped over the wreckage of tables, others are collapsed over the floor, but it's not so much them that catches your attention, perhaps drawn by the vibration of your feet upon the floor. In front of you, the silt ripples once, moves as if something is below its surface, and then in a great cresting wave of dust, a huge worm-like form rises out of the silt, its great jaws splaying open wide.
What the actual...
Yeah, exactly. What is that? Oh my god. That was quite some banquet hall.
I think the maggots have grown very big.
Savalakar.
This is what happens when you don't do your dishes for a millennia.
At this point, we're going to take a break. We should be back in a few minutes, nourished and refreshed, to see what lies within the great pointy orifice ahead of you.
Pointy orifice. You've used the word again.
We have to stop.
I
we
can't
have to
help
stop.
myself. I'm
orifice.
Yes.
Bye, guys. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back soon.
The worm strikes, phasing out of the deep silt. It opens its jaws wide and lunges straight toward. We shall see who right away. Character number 7 on minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7. That's you, Senex. Haha. Yeah, what the fuck? Its jaws open wide. It comes hurtling straight toward you. And promptly strikes armor class 26.
Miss.
Senex, who only has armor class 13, is immediately swallowed whole by the worm. There you go, glunk right inside it. The worm likewise bites as it takes you deep into its orifice, and you take 16 points of damage.
I lapped that up with PSPs. Actually, not all of my PSPs. Though. Hang on.
How many do you spend?
I spend.
Because you've already spent a bunch today.
I've spent 2 so far.
Yeah,
I've spent 2.
So you've got, what do you got? 6 left?
6 left. I spend 3 to take 6 off.
Okay, so you only take 10 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and now you guys can roll initiative.
Ay.
The thing rears above you, its hide mottled matching the silt, its jaws closing, and from within them comes a horrendous grinding sound. The sound of sinuses being crushed to mulch. To mulch, I say, Senex.
You're enjoying this way too much.
Okay, it doesn't appear to have registered the initiative roll there for the Syncworm, so that's actually an 18. I don't know why I didn't take that. And Armanesh, likewise, it has not registered. Stupid Armanesh is on an 11, I see. Okay, so that's largely some fairly terrible rolls there all around. But Scathis, you're on a 4.
Scathis is going to optimize his armor.
Okay, make a roll for that, please.
Just watch Senex getting swallowed whole, and he's like, hold up a second.
Yes, exactly.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay, Senex, you are next.
I mean, obviously, it's quite big in here.
No, it's not. It's a very confined space.
Can I put a strategically placed kinetic blast anywhere?
Look, if Boba Fett can survive the... Sorry.
Are you dropping Boba Fett references?
I was saying, if Boba Fett can survive the Sarlacc pit, I think you're just fine.
Yeah, that's because Boba Fett's cool.
And he's got a good armor.
So,
How big are these squares, by the way? Just out of curiosity.
20 foot. So you only have line of sight to your immediate surroundings, so a kinetic blast will go off on you, as well as the entire... So I would say an unqualified yes, go right a fucking head.
No.
YOLO.
I'm gonna, point my wand forward. Up towards where I've just entered.
Yes.
And fire a lightning blast.
Okay.
For 26 damage. Save versus spells. Can he really save versus spells while I'm inside it?
Wands, actually. His inside is thick and rubbery, and with a perfect saving throw of 7 there, he takes only half damage, so 13. You see some light scoring on the inside, but that's all.
His insides are vulcanized.
Yeah, a vulcanized rubber. Armanesh strides over to the side, hands outstretched, and from his hands comes a spray of flame as he unleashes their burning hands and deals a mighty 11 damage. I don't recall if there's a saving throw against this. I'm going to give it one.
There is a save.
Against burning hands, yeah? Okay, good job. Well done. It saves and takes 5 damage only. The flames have little effect against its mighty height. It doesn't have armor class. It doesn't have -5 hit points. Stupid fucking thing. What have we done? Well, it has died. How much did you do? 26, 13 plus 5 is 18. So, okay, that's correct hit point total. At the same time as that, to Darjay.
Yes. Darjay is going to do what he does best and just shoot his little arrows at it. Both of them are going to be poisoned.
Armor class 14, yep.
Okay. Hold on, let me just check. Yeah, both of them I would like to be poisoned with Mulworm Slime.
Yep.
And I do remember to hit this time.
So those both hit.
Yes, brilliant.
Okay,
And
saving throw number
now
1.
the damage. Yep.
That's a fail. I'm going to spend a d20. Thank you, Grim.
Grim!
Yes, it passes against the first bolt, and I'm going to roll the saving throw for the second bolt now. Natural 20, yes. Okay,
Oh.
so I'm seeing 16 points of damage there, yeah?
But yes, he at least hits the thing.
Okay, and the arrows thwack, thwack into the nice meaty exterior of Shai Hulud, of the Silkworm. Moments later, Siora.
Right, luckily I am hidden in shadows.
You are, yeah.
So the first one should be a backstab. Do either of
Yep,
those
those are both
hit?
hits. Yep.
Wonderful. So the first one is it's times 3 or times 4?
It's times 4, so that's 43
43
damage in total. Wow,
damage.
badass.
Thank you. And then I will hide shadows again.
Okay, thicket.
I cast a magma jet.
Ooh, cool. Does it get a saving throw?
It's a very good question.
You should know this. I'm going to punish you.
I know you're going. There's no saving throw.
Okay, cool.
You will be punished.
I have it. It has a range of 48 feet.
Yep, no problem.
And he takes 2d6 damage.
You can actually hit from there.
Is it actually rolling it? Yes. So he takes 8 damage of magma, and it sticks to him like napalm,
magma,
and it's gonna keep burning him for the next 10 rounds.
Isn't that like a D8 per round or something, isn't it?
I believe so. Yes. No, D10.
Right, D10. Can you look up the conditions under which he can make it stop burning?
He has to use his
No,
arms.
sorry, you're right. It's a D8, not a D10. I will look it up for you. Hold on.
Okay, success.
Oh, and my movement, by the way,
Yep.
is to slip out the door and stand on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
You pussy!
The magma spatters across the creature and hisses, and its whole body quivers as it feels the injury bite.
Success has taken
I have
the
no
time.
desire to be swallowed whole. Thank you very much.
Success has taken the time to prepare one of her sharpened bolts and dip it in the dark Spider Queen's poison.
Yep.
And that's the one she shoots.
Okay. A hit. And here's the saving throw. That is a save.
That is 20 damage for saved.
Yep.
And let's see what the damage is of the. It's large. Here we go. Damage.
I keep accidentally taking away all its hit points. And then another 7. Okay.
7 plus 3 is 10. So 30 hit points. Is the plus 3 on the sharpened.
Got it. Yeah, got it. Cool. Okay, yeah, the poison bites. You can see black, mottled veins of venom spreading out across its body. Okay, Synchron does 2 things. First...
sorry. She moves to the corner of the room. So that she's in the corner, it's difficult to grab her with its mouth.
Okay. Yes. So move yourself, please.
Yeah.
Mark, you wanted to know the thing about the spell?
Yeah. That's to put
Basically,
water on it or something, doesn't it?
yeah, they can drop and roll, extinguishing the magical flame in 1d4 rounds, or if he rolls in loose sand or wet earth, the magma is expunged in d2 rounds. But this is silt, so I don't know how that
it's
works.
It's going to count as loose sand. Okay. Right. So you're over there. So that's only 1 to 3 choices for what happens next. We're going to roll a d6 for that. 1. Sorry, no. Actually, he's already eaten. So that's going to be Scathis. The thing swings its head toward you, Scathis. Jaws wide. A bite that hits. You optimized your armor, right?
I did.
Right. That's not enough to swallow you because you optimized your armor. You just managed to get one of the van braces just up in time to stop its jaws closing down around you. You do, however, take 11 damage. Stagger sideways, bleeding from the injury. Within its belly, Senex, you automatically take 12 damage from its grinding, chewing motions. And then the sinkworm turns away and dives into the silt out of sight.
Me still its mouth as well.
Is it allowed to do that?
With Senex in its mouth.
And the attack opportunity is...
No, it has rapid retreat. Okay, new round.
Wasn't Scathis healed, by the way, before this combat?
Yeah, I'm just wondering where that damage came from.
Where were you healed?
That was already on me.
I missed that, sorry.
I healed him after the last battle, last session.
With the Dre. Oh, with the Braxat.
Yeah, with the Braxat.
And you haven't taken
the
any
Braxat.
damage this session.
As far as I know.
No,
Yeah,
Drake
we
did
entered the
me.
city unharmed. We healed up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so you reset you to 63.
52?
Yeah, so put you on 52. Yeah.
Maybe he's just going to try and expunge the flames and he'll be back.
I'll be right back. I rolled a 1 there, so those flames are going out right away. Okay, I'm going to roll initiative, please, guys.
We can't see him, right?
You can't. Oh, it hasn't come up again. The sync one. Let me try that again. There we go. Okay. The sync one. You probably can't see it on the initiative, but I can. Okay, Senex. Yes, you are being eked.
How dare he? I'll use the wand again, please. Really?
Is that a 16, is it? Okay.
Mark, you might want to sort the turn order because I just added my initiative. And
Oh, you did? Okay. Okay, unsurprisingly, it saves. And what's that? 4 points? No, 8 points of damage. Okay. Yeah, there's a muted thump from within the worm, but nothing more than that. Scathis, as you're preparing to take your action, great time for this program to hang. Yeah, okay. Armanesh shouts, give me a minute! I have a spell that can follow where it went!
Okay, can I hold my action until he does that?
Yeah. And he
All
pulls
right,
out a straw and bone needle and starts trying to weave the needle through the piece of straw while he's murmuring words and preparing to draw spell energy from around him. He pauses. Does anybody have the ability to breathe in silt, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Scathis, you're holding.
Yep.
Okay, Suxis.
Success is holding as well, because I can't shoot a magic missile at it if I can't see it, right?
If you can't see it, no.
No, so I'm holding.
Okay. Thicket.
I'm holding. I have nothing to do.
Okay. Armanish completes his spell, and you can see there would normally be footprints on the land, but here in the silt, it's a wash of blackened silt, describing a cooling path into the dust. And I'm going to return the thing back to the token layer. There you go.
So,
That way! Along that! Follow that black silt! He shouts. So
just to clarify, sorry.
Yeah, so go ahead on that.
To clarify, silt is like, does it behave like water?
A little, yes.
So if you kind of wade into it, it's just
You
like
can-
going to slosh
you-
around you.
Yes, you can wade through it. You will sink to the bottom, so yeah.
But okay, and we have no idea how deep this stuff is,
No, you don't.
and you're
presumably
completely blind
it's
while
not
you're
very,
in it.
Not very deep, exactly. It's not very deep to begin with. I mean, you will be able to see the black silt versus the not black silt.
But you
he's-
can't open your eyes because then you just get silt in your eyes.
Yes, you would, and so you'd be attacking at a penalty.
Right.
It's still in the room or not? In this banquet room.
Judging from the silt, no, it's moved out into deeper silt that's beyond the edge of the room.
Is it fair to say that there are no structural walls beyond where we see the black lines? Like there's nothing
Right.
there?
So
It's
what's
all...
actually happening there? I mean, I'm going to move them out of the way so you can see. Right. Do you see here?
Yeah.
This passageway. This actually would be a room here, right?
Right.
But the palace is canted at an angle, so the silt gets deeper and deeper and deeper. So it's gone into, like, if you look on the picture, it's gone into a deeper area about level with my nose.
Okay.
Right? It's kind of gone.
Yeah.
So you'd have to kind of run down the slope, as it were, to catch up with it.
Maybe somebody taller should try that.
Well, that was Amish's
Oh.
question. Do you have ways to breathe in the silt?
Can Scathis just take a deep breath and go in?
You can hold your breath, yes. Would you like me to be kind and generous, given that it's the last episode of the arc?
I guess. I mean, I have the water breathing spell, but I don't know if that'll do
I
anything.
seem to recall you guys buying 2 potions of silt breathing. At
We
the
have
market.
two potions of seal breathing. One
problem.
is in the hands of Darjay, and one of it is in the hands of Suxis. Yes.
I
Oh.
was going to say, Senix has both of them.
That would
So
be...
Darjay has one and Suxis has one.
So it's Darjay next, but we have Scathis, Suxis, and Thicket all held.
Yeah, I'm going to start casting.
What's the casting time, please?
7.
And does that 8 that you rolled there represent that?
No.
So you're going off on 15.
Yes. and I'm casting an animal summoning spell.
Okay, where are we here? So we're right, and anything? Scathis, you're still holding. Thicket's still holding. Darjay.
For now, yes.
I heard an from there from Grindy.
I don't know. It depends on how serious I am about just holding my breath and going in.
So you can hold your breath for a number of rounds equal to a third of your constitution. So for you, less actually if you're active, like leaping around and fighting. So you can safely hold your breath for 7 rounds. It's pretty fucking badass, to be fair.
I'll do it.
So you just take a deep breath and charge into the silt.
Absolutely.
I think that's what he's saying.
Okay, cool. All right.
It's a madman.
So if you took a double move this round, you'd catch it and be ready to roll next round.
Done.
Okay, yeah. Scathis just wades into the silt, and the last you see of him is his little horns disappearing below the dust.
Do I have... Would I be able to target the worm with a spell,
Nope,
even if I can't see it? Not even with that spell telling us where it went?
No, you can't see it.
Okay.
In fact,
fair
you've
enough.
probably forgotten it exists, and you should go home.
Okay, bye.
Darjay.
He's going to optimize his armor because
Yeah.
he hasn't done that yet. And I mean, what is everyone else doing? They're just waiting for something?
Scathis was waiting, and then was like, "Ugh," and waded off into the silt.
Right, I see.
Luxus is casting, and
Can I
I'm just
optimize
holding.
Thicket
my
is-
armor and drink my potion and go in
Yeah,
after
potion-
Scathis.
Yes, although you can't take a double move, but for you, a single move is 90 feet. So yes, action to optimize armor, bonus action to chow down the potion fruit, and then
Yep.
9 squares of movement, 90
Yep.
feet.
Cool.
Go ahead, make it so.
By the way,
Oh,
just so you know, the
actually, I'm out.
interface on Twitch looks kind of wonky.
That needs to be centralized. No one's been able to see any of this wonderful action we've been describing.
I know, I was about to say, like,
Just
surely...
before you- So, look, there they are. Bye. Yeah.
So he's gotten himself ready,
Yep.
shaken himself off, and dives headfirst into the silt after his scale brother.
Okay, cool. I would say you can make it to basically the square right behind him. I think it would be just to the right of Scathis. You could make it there. Yeah, to there exactly. Okay, and you're having no trouble breathing. You can't see particularly well either, but you follow the dark, swirling patterns of silt and are aware of Scathis' bulk plowing through the dust in front of you. And then moments later, Siora.
So am I able to... I really don't want to go in the silt. Oh, can I see him from
No,
here?
you can see the silt kind of swirling with large dusty currents, but there's no actual sight of the sinkworm.
Can I hold my action until I see it to
Yeah,
try and
sure.
fire?
Yeah.
Because I think I will probably fall into this silt.
And drown, yeah. There's a high chance of that.
Can I still see Scathis?
No. Okay, and success, your spell goes off.
It's an animal summoning spell. I don't know whether it's going to work. It can only summon animals, so no fantastic creatures or monsters. And it can summon up to 8 animals of 4 hit dice or less. And I'm hoping that it might also work on one single creature, because I want to summon the siltworm, try to summon it back.
Okay.
It's got a radius of 1 mile.
It's called animal summoning, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Animal summoning 1.
I'm just looking. For some reason, I don't have that here. How weird.
I can look it up for
Oh,
you.
I know. No. I know where it is. It's in another folder. Sorry.
Want
Just
me
give.
want me to send it to you?
No. I've got it right here. Just give me a second. Animal summoning 1.
Yeah.
That's not going to affect this creature.
Okay. It was a try. It was a Hail Mary within the spell selection that I had. So
But
Yeah,
it
for
might
this-
summon something else.
For this thing, you want animal summoning 3. So you named the sinkworm.
yeah.
Yeah, so no, it fails. Okay, and then the sinkworm automatically deals Senex another 12 damage.
Do I know the cause of? Is it like constricting me because of my size?
It's eating you. You're being ground by its stomach and its acids. And I currently have you now on 7 hit points.
I spend all 3 points. Like 6 of that.
Okay, so that puts you back to 19. You have to take 6, so you only take 6 damage.
Yes, yes,
But
yes.
it leaves you on 13. Okay. A new round. Armanesh is gonna... I'm not sure what he's gonna do, really. Not much I can do. Okay. We all rolled out? You're still rolling.
Sorry, I'm still rolling.
Yeah, I'm.
Yes, he's indeed getting eaten in the crevice, Dance Macabre. Yeah. None of them has blind fighting, Grim, no.
How did I roll a 16? It's impossible for me to get 16.
What is... Where are you? I'm seeing a 7 here.
Yeah, for some reason I'm on there as a 16.
There you go. I'm actually a 16, and it's put me in as a 19. Not that it makes any difference.
Huzzah!
Oh, is it doing its weird dice thing again? Okay, so Scathis and Senex at the top of the round. The thing is armor class 14 normally, but you treat it as armor class 18 under the silt because you can't fucking see it properly.
Gonna try and stab at it with Drakethorn anyway.
Okay. Drakethorn bites home, yes. Blood flows in the silt.
Mark, I'm going to start casting on my initiative and add 5. So that will put me on 13.
Extra attack. With another 9 damage.
Very cool.
And then just to try, I'll try and lash at it with my tail razor just to see what happens. But
Okay.
don't feel like it'll do much, but we'll see.
Oh, no. Your tail razor is caught in a wayward eddy and fails to connect.
Now I can attack again, can't I? Can't I take another?
Yeah, you can do that.
You can do the action
Surge
surge
thing.
thing.
Yeah. I'll go and do that. Oh, what is going on?
Ah, no!
You have rerolls.
Oh, I'm going to use one of my d20s. I will do that.
Oh, wake up.
That is, even in the depths of the silt, that's a hit. That 9, yeah. Oh, bloody hell.
Not too
Terrible
much damage
rolling.
on that, but yeah. Do I still get another extra attack, or is that just once per round? All right.
Yeah, it's you basically repeat your round of actions. Nice. Okay, its blood is flowing thick in the silt around you now. The thing's body is quivering and shaking, and you can feel it's kind of doing this kind of coughing, regurgitating action.
Throw me up.
You think it's trying to throw you up, Senix. Yeah, what do you want to do? This is all at the same time.
I'm going to let it have another lightning wand of 18.
18. There we go. That's another save. Yes. Okay. You blow chunks out of the inside of it. The thing is almost dead. The body begins to quiver, go still. And you realize there's not much more life left in it.
Can I try to escape if there's holes or anything?
No.
Movement?
Ominesh holds. Sura, anything on the land?
Can I see it?
No, you
Still-
can't. You can see it kind of the silt being blown about in great dusty plumes, but the thing is still submerged over there.
Then I probably can't. I'm not going in that silt. I ain't going in.
Wise. So hold for you. Success.
Success finishes the casting of her spell.
It is.
And clearly is calling for the earth spirits to grant her one final breath, and she takes a deep breath and walks into the silt after.
Okay, and how long does that last? How long do you get the breath for?
1 per round plus 1 because I'm cast one level higher.
Yeah. Okay. Good. All right. So you wade in the silt after your companions.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's you can move 6 squares to get to them.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Okay. Well, you're a little toy man, then. Darjay.
Darjay had to narrowly avoid getting hit in the head with Scathus's tail, I believe, when he tried to swing it round earlier. So he's on alert, and he's going to attack. I don't think I can shoot a bow in the silt.
No, you
right?
can't. No.
Okay, but he does have Jord's dagger, so I think I can only hit with that one once per round. But that's what he's going to do. He's going to try and find a nice fleshy part of the worm.
Okay.
Run in, attack, and run back to cover, aka behind Scathus.
Yeah. I hit. Yes.
Yay! And that's 7 damage.
Okay. You stride in it just as the thing's jaws swing open, and it spits Senex's bleeding and battered body out. Seeing your opening, you ram the dagger home. The small blade sinks into an exposed, what must be vein or artery, and there is a gout of foul blood from the thing. Its body ceases its quivers, and to your shock, lies still. You realize the thing has been slain.
I look down at Senex before me, probably covered in phlegm and whatnot. Is this one alive?
I'm swimming.
Senex, you're struggling to breathe deep within the silt. It fills your nostrils. You can't speak down there, Darjane. Don't forget you were holding your breath. Oh no, you took the potion. That's right.
yeah.
You can breathe. Senex can't answer you. The silt is filling your mouth and nostrils, and immediately he begins to cough, and you can, well, the unmistakable sound of someone drowning.
Okay, I try and signal for the people around me to help our friend out of the silt.
Okay. Scathus is going to try and cut open where.
Are we
where
still in rounds or not?
No, just a minute. Carry on, Grandy.
Scathus is going to try and cut open the worm where Senex is inside, if he can.
So in the darkness, you can feel Senex's body near the front of the worm, having just been spat back out. And
He's been spat out. Okay, great.
Yeah.
I'd like to grab him and rush him to the surface then. Rush his boat to the surface.
Can I like lasso it over them like a rope to then help?
I want to cast a spell to allow him to get a breath in.
Can
I have another one of those spells.
Manifest
Senex.
power
Yeah.
myself?
Yeah, one at a time. Deep breath, just to be clear here. He can. Yeah, no, if he's... I'm just trying to see if it allows him to take a breath underneath when he's already under the silt.
I don't know.
It allows him to take a breath that lasts for the duration of the spell.
So if I would cover his mouth with a bowl, that he takes the...
Sure, yes,
Yeah?
let's not... We don't need to get shitty about the definition. So yes, enough for him to be able to breathe to get out.
Yeah.
Okay, so Scathis, you're aware of Suxius blundering through the silt next to you, almost blindly places a hand upon Senex's body, all of you engulfed within the dust. Only Darjay seems largely unaffected by it. And once Senex is, you find yourself suddenly able to breathe again, Scathis hoists you over his scaly shoulder and goes lumbering back toward the surface with the two of you.
Useful.
Well, that was eventful.
That is one way to put it.
Thank you for coming to get me.
I rush over to Senex's side whenever he's brought forth.
Yep.
And I heal him, or at least I try to. I'm going to cast a Cure Critical on him.
Okay. Drop it.
I will.
Like it's hot.
I'll cast a Detect Magic to see whether we can quickly locate that ring in this room.
13 back to Senex.
Mm-hmm. Not the greatest roll, but...
Okay, well, it's better than what he was on.
Yeah. If he's still badly injured, I'll...
Pull you out.
How's he doing?
With that, I'm about half health, maybe? Guessing?
I have you on 26, so about half.
Okay, I hit him with a second one. Ooh, 18.
Nice.
So what's that? 34, 44. Where are you? 44. Oh, so you're almost at full now. He's 2 off full.
Nice. And is Scathis injured as well?
A bit, yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
I'll wander over to him as well and give him a Cure Light Wounds.
Okay.
Seriously.
Your Cure Light Wounds rolls have been fucking atrocious.
I'll
So
do
he's on
another one.
53 out of 63 right now.
I almost wonder if it's worth it. You know, like that's how shitty they've been. I'll do another one.
Yay!
That's better.
Much appreciated.
What's that? 7.
7.
Okay, all right. So,
So
60.
8 total. Does that put him back on full, or
No,
are we
he's
still?
three off?
We'll live.
Scathis takes a deep breath, closes his mouth, and blows a bunch of silt out of his nostrils. Then turns to Thick and
watch
says,
it.
turns to Thick and says, "Thanks.
Of course.
What was that?"
So
Isn't that called a siltworm? I don't know.
Suxis casts a Detect Magic to get that ring located as quickly as possible.
The entire room glows.
Okay. What's the range on the Tech Magic?
Good
It's 60
question.
feet.
Is it?
I think so.
I think. I have it here. Detect magic, 30-yard range.
30 yard, so that's 90
Mhm.
feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I start looking. If it's in the silt, I will
No, no.
go into the silt.
It says
Of
it's
the
a
room.
10-foot path. Oh, is that the width of it?
That's the width of it.
Yes, it's a
And you have to-
90,
it's
90 yards and
directional.
10 feet. Yeah.
I'll also activate mine, Mark. Around.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody doing it.
Yeah, and while my one breath spell is there, I will walk into the silt if necessary of the room.
It's so weird. It says it's a 10-foot path area of effect. The range is 30 yards, but it has a 60-degree arc.
Yeah, it's just deeply and needlessly simulationist. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, okay, so it is indeed under the silt, and it's about there.
Okay. No, I retrieve the body with the ring as a whole, so we can actually put it to rest as we had promised.
Okay, and we've already established that nobody has animal lore.
I
they?
do.
You do.
But I'm shitty at it.
Okay, so you know that sinkworms, their hide can be turned into armor and their teeth can be turned into weapons.
Okay, so I mentioned this, and
You're unlikely to be able to get enough of its hide off to make armor with it being under the silt.
we have to retrieve it from the silt, basically.
Yeah, but you could probably go down there and pull a tooth out with a successful roll.
May I just also add that we are already carrying around the entire hide of a Braxet?
That's
So
what
I don't know
Yeah.
who's carrying all of this.
That's on one of the kanks.
Oh, it's on the kank.
By the way, I mentioned before, but didn't we cut a bunch of giant's hair off of that giant that we killed? What happened to that? Did we do something with that? Yeah.
Was that some of the trade goods that you were trying to sell and fucked up with? You got some awful rolls on that Alterrook trip, if you remember.
I think we were actually robbed of everything that we owned at a certain point, weren't we?
And then how Sham stole a bunch of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that may have been lost to them. All right, fair enough. Just wanted to make sure.
More reasons to hate.
You know, dish and served cold and all that.
Can
Okay,
I manifest?
So hold on.
Right.
There's a few things going on here. So Suxis,
Mhm.
you're pulling the body out,
Yes.
right? After that, you can go and look at the worm.
Yeah.
So let's deal with the body first.
Mhm.
It is a desiccated, mummified husk, but the detect magic does indeed reveal to you what must be the ring of mind shielding, clutched on one skeletal hand, and the body is all but falling apart as you take it out of the silt.
Yeah. So I nudged to Senex,
Just a
return
second.
what was his.
Just a second.
Yeah.
Senex, you were talking. Lee, you were talking about Senex manifesting a power at the same time as this. What is it?
No, it's all right. I can wait.
You're waiting. Okay. Anything else while Suxis is retrieving the body from anyone? Siora, Scathis,
I
Darjay,
assume all my healing is taking up that
Bilbo.
time.
Yeah, right.
If I help retrieve materials from the body, can I negotiate with Zuxis for a cut of the of the sales?
Of course.
So yeah, you mean like teeth and stuff
Yeah, if I can go back in there and help with
from
that.
the worm? Yeah. Okay. So just real quickly, animal lore is wisdom. You'll be doing it at a penalty because you don't have animal lore. So your roll is a 7 or lower on a d20 to successfully retrieve something from the body, but it's worth a go.
Uh-oh.
But how is it possible that he can actually retrieve the body back into the chamber here?
No,
It's too heavy, yeah.
the thing's
Too
freaking-
big.
It's like 50 feet long.
Okay.
It's immense.
So
It's
we have to.
It's the only reason I couldn't use the hold animal spell on it, because it has a weight limit.
It's too big.
I would be. So is this the banquet hall that we're currently in?
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds. Are we gonna be able to find this guy's body in here?
We already found it.
Oh, we already found it. Okay,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
I'm gonna just be helping look over that.
I placed the amulet around his neck.
and retrieve the ring at the same time, please.
All right. Well, you said 7 or lower.
Fucking hell, man. Nice roll.
A 1. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll get you in a second, Granny. You place the amulet on Kalazar's body. There's moments of silence, the silt settling, and then Kalazar's shimmering form.
Muted.
Me?
You cut off there for some reason.
Hello. Can
Yeah,
you hear me?
you're good.
Am I coming through? Hello. This is Abu Dhabi calling London. This is there at the last, his visage is restored to its pre-death state. The horrendous injuries gone. You see a handsome man in his mid-30s. He smiles down at the corpse. An old memory of something he doesn't need anymore. The route you must take is hidden. Blocked, he says. But there is one yet who can show you the way. One more lost soul left to linger in the ruins of Giustenal. You will find him and the means to release him in the Tower of Dragoth. And with this last hissing syllable, Kalazar's form fades like the silt in which it has been buried for so very, very long.
He was pointing to the tower above us.
Yeah.
Take the ring, Senex.
I put it on.
You explode.
It's like you've been frowning intensely for hours and hours, and only now that you stop does the tension leave your brow. And with it, a blessed sensation, one you've come to know so well, and one which has been taken from you in Giustenal. Forgetfulness. The images of your daughter bleeding and pleading vanish. The misconception of her name evaporates. The certainty that you took her life here fades like echoes over silt. The touch of the caller is gone.
Now,
Scathis.
Yeah.
You wade back into the silt. Another deep breath, throat sac nicely inflated, and head on down, feeling your way along the great bulk of the worm until you come to its mouth, hanging open, flanged mandibles loose in death. And in the dark, find and take a good grip of one of its great teeth and work it back and forth in the socket until you pull it loose, dripping with sinew. A worthy weapon. And then with that, turn and force your way back up to the surface once more.
And Suxis likewise tries her luck on getting a deep tooth.
Success, you can make me a roll. For you, it's an 11 or lower.
It's not that much better than Grendy.
No. If it's if it were an insect, it's better.
Success's kit gives her a bonus with animal law and insects, and a penalty with everything else.
Yeah. So, yeah. If I were an insect, it would be 19. So that's a difference.
Oh, damn, nice.
Yeah. There we go. Animal handling. Other. Whoa.
Huh. Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
You likewise, you follow in Scathis' wake, find a tooth, and with a little bit more expertise, manage to get one of your daggers underneath and neatly pop it out of its socket. And
Okay.
yeah, return back to the surface.
Yes.
If anyone else would like to try and get themselves teeth, these same rules apply. Wisdom check at -5 for those what doesn't have animal lore.
I would like to test the ring and manifest body equilibrium.
Okay.
And then I want to walk out on the silt with detect magic going, sort of see if I can find anything else out there.
Not within the immediate environment of the city, no. Of the palace, no. Let me just check something.
What about in the worm, maybe?
No, there's nothing magical in the worm. I checked that. I mean, you can see further out across the silt. There are other buildings protruding up from beneath its surface, and indeed another tower a good way out. But you can see currents here and there in the silt that suggest that the sinkworm is not the only thing that's hunting here. Now you're muted.
Do they know that I'm there though? Because I don't rustle the. I'm not actually standing on it.
There's only one way to find out what they know.
Awesome! I run out now. Okay. I walk back to the group then.
Okay.
When Senex returns, I give him a little questioning, quizzical look.
I feel
So-
good.
Yes.
I was clearly under some sort of.
When she goes down the path of, make sure that you put the ring on her briefly. I'm pointing at Shora. Right?
Mine. My precious.
Siora, I would like a saving throw against paralyzation from you at -4.
Brother, please. Senex, you must stop this.
That is a fail.
I have a d20.
Roll it. There's more d20 where that came from.
Fail.
Are
You can use one of mine.
you sure?
Yes.
Yeah, I got 3 of them.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's hope. Nope.
You can have one of mine. I've got 3.
Thank you.
Now roll. Good.
Okay, with a -4, that would be a 10, but then with a +5, I'll spend a PSP, so that should be a pass. Oh no, it doesn't even. No, yeah, I do need to spend a PSP.
So after spending 3 d20s,
She passes.
So you've had no failures. And I'm passing again. Okay. All right.
I wonder if you put on the ring, even for a moment, if that would reset the whole process. Because it seems to be getting worse over time, right? Yeah.
We can test it. I placed the ring on her finger.
Okay,
You-
so next, can I get a saving throw against paralyzation from you at -4, please?
Shit!
That answers our question.
Me and my big mouth.
Yes.
Yeah, well done.
Hey, it was worth an experiment.
No, absolutely.
You
That's a
I
terrible
spend
fail.
a d20. There we go.
That's a pass. Okay, Siora, there is a moment of peace for you, yes. So
What
I
we need to
presume
do is find another one of those rings.
I presume, Senex, you take the ring back.
I do. It's more.
And
It's more benefit
the-
on me. I'm more dangerous.
The impressive sensation comes back as strong as ever.
Yeah.
And you it's that weird sensation of your mind is playing tricks with you, but you can't help but think that as Senex puts the ring on, a really unpleasant little sneer.
It's also she's also thinking like it's so we're just prioritizing Senex. I see how it is. I get it. He's the one that we saved, not me. I understand. Sure, that's
my
great.
mind's more dangerous.
No, but I'm just saying, like, that's her brain. Like, she's like, I get it. She's in a bad mental state.
Well, I mean, it doesn't even require the influence of the caller to put this thought in your head. They're willing just to let you go mad. If they haven't turned on you now, they will before long.
And we will.
Okay, so the battle with the Cinquem over. What are you guys doing?
Well, we were just told to go up.
Yeah, there's someone else that we have to help
Yeah, he said
return.
one. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, we know that there are stairs that go up from this room that we're in, right? Or the
Yeah,
next.
you've seen them from the outside. They must be probably in the room next door, you think? With an educated guess.
Mm-hmm.
Should we just go that way?
Yeah, through this door here, you mean?
Yeah, the one.
yeah. I suppose we should do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, my player's handbook's very out of reach over there. How long does detect magic last for? It's quite a while, isn't it?
Detect magic has a duration of
I can't.
one
reach.
round. No, that's casting time. One turn.
Got
So a
one
little bit
turn
longer.
Period, yeah, not per level or
Just one turn. 10 minutes.
10 minutes. I keep looking around.
Okay, I'm gonna pop you guys in here. Whoops, excuse me.
Yeah.
Ugh. Maybe Sura should be over there, staring suspiciously at the group. I don't know.
Now that Senex has the ring, I'm going to stand near Siora, so that she's within the aura of my protection from evil.
Yeah, okay.
If that helps at all. I don't know.
Now my mind is a bit more clearer, Mark. Can I think of any protection I can give myself?
You're not aware exactly what form the attack is taking. It's so potent and so powerful, so overwhelming. You doubt that there's anything that you possess that could hold it at bay. So, this is clearly the antechamber to the spire that rises above. This in the middle is a stairway leading down to some basement, you think, but it's blocked with rubble. Over here in the northeastern corner is a spiraling staircase leading up through that covered walkway on the outside of the building and into the great obsidian spire that you've seen rising over the palace. But what catches your eyes immediately against the southern wall is a tapestry. And this is for the normal sized overlay, I believe. Yeah. This is the image on the tapestry. A draconic form standing victoriously over the fallen body of a giant with a lion's head.
This giant with a lion's head be the lion.
That's the only one you're aware of. I suppose beast-headed giants. There's a species of giants that have animal heads. I suppose that's possible too.
I think if it's depicting him being Ulrich.
Could be. Although it's in black and white, the color version that you're looking at makes it clear that the lion and the draconic humanoid are wearing metal armor, breastplates and various other accoutrements, and in the background are great coiling trees, much like the forest ridge. The tapestry, however, is washed out and worn, and someone has scrawled on the wall next to it a crude drawing of a lion's head and letters etched into the stone beneath it.
And what are the letters?
Do you have comprehend languages? Because they're in a language you don't understand.
Oh, do I indeed? Let me have a look.
Nothing
By the side of the
magical
tapestry,
from
by the
this?
way, there are two pedestals. One has the marble sculpture of a dragon, very much like the ones you saw guarding the main gate, the statues you saw guarding the main gate. And on the other is a bust of a head, although it's been shattered from the mouth up.
So those comprehend languages is not a priest spell?
Mm-mm.
I believe it's a wizard spell.
Okay, there we go. Then no.
Any ancient
And you're not a lizard
knowledge?
wizard.
Ancient knowledge?
If you don't speak the language, you don't know what it says.
So what I do is I will make a rubbing of it.
Okay, yeah, cool.
So we have it with us.
Yeah, nice.
Find out later that it says
Yep.
Binky was here.
This is possible.
So up the stairs then?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I believe it's our only options.
Well, we could also go downstairs. It's also possible.
But there's rubble.
Yeah, I might be able to pass that, but I don't want to do that on my own.
From what the Dre we spoke to said, there was an entire city below. So
Yeah.
I don't know whether we should be going up or down.
Up, because the hidden pathway is to be revealed by the one person that we can save up.
Mm.
That's what he said,
Alright.
right?
It is.
All right, well then up we go.
Okay. Right. There's some this map shows all 3 levels of the tower. There's a few extraneous details that you can't see immediately, but okay. So you
Darjay, are you good at leading the way in these kind of instances for any traps or things?
Dodgy can go first if you feel you are not comfortable.
I'm not very good at spotting these things.
That
you-
is okay.
I may have an answer for that. Yeah,
Please answer.
I have the find trap spell. I'll cast that.
How many times?
How many times can I cast it?
Yes.
I can cast it another 3 times after this one, if I have to.
Is it the first level spell?
It's a 2nd level spell. You should probably have it too.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah.
30-yard range, lasts for 3 turns, 10-foot path. Yeah. Takes a round to cast though, but I'm assuming we have that kind of time right now.
Yep.
Dodgy can still go first.
So it lets me, just so you know,
while
Mark,
you do your spells.
sorry, it lets me see all traps and their nature, but not how to disarm them if they are revealed.
Okay.
So I guess I'll kind of walk together with Darjay at the front.
All right.
I'll have my crossbow ready to twang if needed.
Yeah. You pad your way up through what must be the covered walkway on the outside. Come to a solid stone door here. Your spell reveals no traps upon it.
It looks clear. Is it locked or?
If you try and open it, you discover that yes, it is locked.
Dodgy will attempt to unlock.
I love that you're speaking in Darjay's voice to the DM.
He's gotten better at that.
Who will be the judge of that?
Why the
Dodgy's
fuck is
method
it?
acting.
Open lock.
Oh!
Did I do it?
Schnick! The lock
I mean-
pops neatly open.
All in a day's work.
Pat Darjay on the head. Well done. You have learned.
Which side? Which one are we on? Which map?
It's this door here. Yeah, the rightmost.
Oh, there.
He
Okay.
starts purring after being complimented.
Well picked skill, brother.
Yay!
What in the world is that stuff in here?
This map, by the way, has errors in it.
Okay.
Which I'll explain in a second. But yeah.
Apparently there's a locomotive on the floor here.
Like the
Oh, that's real. There is.
What?
So yeah, the door. You push the door open, and it's clearly some kind of former laboratory. You think, but it's been looted and set fire to. There's huge machines made of glass and metal strewn about the place, as well as tables, broken vials, and several inches of ash. You could probably salvage the metal in here if you wanted to spend a couple of hours scrounging through the debris. The southern wall, however, supports 1, 2, 3 stone-barred holding cells. Most of the blackened corpses are of animals, but one, the one kindly labeled body, is vaguely humanoid. It's a hideous amalgamation of mammal and reptile. It's the body of what was probably a man, but its limbs have become these spindly, misformed, lizard-like limbs with claws jagged and misshapen on the end. Its face protrudes into a crocodilian snout, and there's smattering of mismatched scales of different sizes across its back, as if some Saurian artist had just taken a squamous brush and daubed it willy-nilly without any consideration for size or appearance.
And this is inside a vat, you said?
In a cage. Look, it's a cage. There's no vat on the map. It's been inventing vats.
There's vats.
You want a vat? Go run your own game, for God's sake.
Yeah, we got Killer Croc in this one.
Anything magical in this area?
Actually, this one does look like a vat. I take it back. That one over there. That probably
I'm
is a
telling
vat.
you, there's vats.
That one looks like a carrot. Doesn't it?
You look like a carrot.
You take it back!
Purple carrots.
I don't know what came over me.
Okay, yeah, and as I mentioned, the bars on here are made of stone.
Is there anything magical in this room? I make a quick check while my detect magic is still on.
Yeah, there's powerful necromantic energy coming from the body.
From the body?
Really?
Okay.
Let's leave it in the cage.
Let's just leave
maybe
it
so.
alone.
Let's not poke the powerful necromantic energies.
Looking at the body, is it coming from the body itself or from an item on the body or?
From the body. And indeed, at the sound of your presence in the room, its misshapen head lifts up.
No,
Lovely.
don't get up.
And one scaly
No, please. You don't need to get up.
goes out to the bar, pawing weakly at the bars.
I can't understand what you're saying.
Vengeance.
Is this the one we need to kill?
Vengeance.
Vengeance.
Like on what? On who? That's convenient. We're here to stop him.
Well, he seems nice.
Do you know how to get to him?
You show us the way, and we will show him vengeance.
It paws at the bars again. 3.
Sure. Why
What
not?
are we doing with this corpse?
Talking.
Freeing it so
I
it can
thi-
show
I
us
think-
the way.
You want to release this thing?
It wants vengeance on the enemy that we are facing. Why not?
Does it look like it's in a condition to exact any vengeance? I mean,
Who
look at it.
knows what psychic other powers this creature has?
Right, which is why we shouldn't release it. What if it turns on us?
Do we trust it?
I don't trust it. It's an undead corpse.
I
Why
find
would
it
we
very,
trust it?
I find it very interesting that this whole room has been looted. Yet this creature has been left in this place.
Dodger agrees this is not a coincidence. But at the same time, what if this is our only way of finding
Look,
how to
we're,
go
we're
down?
not really seen the whole tower yet. We were told it was in this tower. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that this is our salvation. Why don't we check out the rest of the tower first?
We'll be back.
Maybe.
We were told to go up, though, specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is the first error on the map. This stairwell here should also connect to this one here.
I didn't know.
Otherwise, there's no way to get to level 2. But okay. So it does now.
Is there a dragon on the floor?
Wait, where?
Oh yeah, I see that.
In the middle one, use your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
No, the stairs thing. What? Where? What?
This stairway comes up here, and it's supposed to also connect to this next level up.
Oh.
But as you can see, it's the entire dungeon. The stairway at least is non-Euclidean, or just
What does
badly drawn.
non-Euclidean mean again?
It's
Badly
it's
drawn.
not like normal space. Yeah. It's like, you know, like the movie Labyrinth.
Hmm.
It's like that, the ending of the movie Labyrinth where the baby's on the ceiling.
Yeah, yeah.
The
What about the one on the
staircase.
far left? Far left doesn't have any stairs.
Like an Escher drawing.
Yeah.
Very Escher.
Yeah, it does. So the other one, there's like the stairway here that starts here and comes out there.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
normal.
yeah.
That's standard D&D mapping. Okay, so yeah, the next level up is almost entirely barren, designed with large windows for an open field. And in fact, you saw these windows on the from the outside. Most of the glass are shattered out, but a few panes remain intact, and the doorway that leads down to the laboratory has actually been torn from its hinges. And you can see a stairwell in the south that leads up to the upper floor.
I make a walk around the edges quickly and to see whether there's anything magical in this
There's
room.
nothing, but in doing so, you do take note of what a couple of you guys have mentioned already, an enormous turquoise inlay in the image of a dragon on the central floor.
Take a good look at the image. Is there any on details and stuff?
No, it's fairly stylistic. The same kind of designs that you've seen across the city. I mean, if you prise the stone loose, it's got monetary value, but that's
Yeah.
it.
It looks a lot like the picture on the medallion, actually.
It looks a lot like that, yes.
Yeah.
Very clearly the same thing.
I don't waste any more time then here, and shall we go further up while I still have a detect magic going?
Can I use my fine traps to see if there's anything unusual in this room?
There's certainly no traps. You think whatever happened here happened a long time ago?
Can I detect secret doors like I did in that one room?
Well, you rather imagine that were there any secret doors, they would lead outside, because this is the outer wall of the...
He's got a point.
Should we go further up?
Yeah, we got. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I assume those are windows, by the way.
Yeah, the little blank things.
So
Yeah,
there's
and
light coming in.
Yes. And on the upper floor, as you reach it, you can see, again, small glass windows, all shattered. Doors lead out to a balcony that would provide an excellent view of Giustenal and surrounding vicinity. The furniture is made for something the size of a half-giant, as you can see from the size on the map. A bed, table, all collapsed. The curtains that covered the grey marble walls have fallen to the floor, and deteriorating bundles and shelves that once contained books now hold so much rotted pulp, although your detect magic does trigger something on the shelf
Please.
Should I say,
Ooh.
is triggered by something on the shelf, Zuxis.
Okay. I look what it is.
The long stone key.
Okay, pick up the key.
Okay. And this at least matches what the ghost of Senior Templar Calazar said to you.
Yeah.
The lost soul and the means to release him.
Yeah. Good. Anything in under the bed, under the tables, under the benches?
No.
Okay.
What time of day is it?
You came in at morning, so it's just gone lunchtime by now. So the sun is nicely overhead, soft, rosy light filling the tower.
So this is the end of the tower. This is the ceiling. Is it?
Yes, this is the top.
Okay.
You recall it from the outside. The balcony was on the upper level.
Yeah. Okay.
I have a walk around the balcony to see if anything's amiss.
No, nothing. You have a good view out over the long, distant expanses of Silt. The other tower out there, the reef made of rubble stretching out around the city. And that's all.
Okay. So, shall we release our vengeance-seeking soul downstairs?
Why not?
Do you think
What?
it's
If
beneficial?
we do release them, what happens if they turn against us?
Well, we need to not antagonize it. It wants vengeance against Dragoth. We're here to also stop Dragoth, so...
This is true, but what if it doesn't know the difference between friend and foe?
It seems slightly intelligent.
Well, Arminesh says Scathus will kill it, right?
Oh, that's
This is true. Acceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us go then.
He killed that giant worm thing single-handed.
We were
I
all
was
there
not
on the
single-handed.
desk. We saw.
Did you not hear the lightning blast coming from within, my friend?
No.
It was fighting a lot, yeah, true.
So Scathus going to the Silt and it was dead. I mean, you know.
I only stabbed it about 4 times.
That would kill me.
You're not a giant worm.
No, this is true. Smart and strong. That's what I like about you, Scathus.
You are too squishy with too many legs to be a worm.
Yeah, that's right. I am.
Daji knows.
Okay,
This
guys.
is a very strange conversation.
You're having this conversation when you make your way
I
back
agree.
down.
Yeah.
I can't lie. I think this is par for us.
Yeah, checks out.
Yeah.
The
Debate the ethics of being a worm. Sorry.
how many limbs is required to not be a worm? Anything above 1.
But would you then be a snake?
The body is still lying almost entirely motionless, and at your appearance, its head comes up briefly.
Yes, come on then.
Yeah. Success goes to the lock. And
Yeah,
turns
there is
the key.
indeed a shoot. There's a pulse of whoop, as some kind of subtle defense fades, and the door swings open.
I back away.
The thing with its one arm pulls itself along the floor and then turns off in the direction of the stairwell.
So it's
And-
it's pulling itself, but it literally is dragging it.
Yeah, its legs are shattered.
So we're like sitting here just watching this in slow motion. While
This is our escort mission.
A like agonizing inch. The
Reminds
thing
me of
drags
every
itself.
Yeah, every escort question.
Can we just drag him
Wow.
along, and then when he like tries to turn, then we move?
They always walk.
I was gonna
don't they?
say-
They never run.
I was gonna say, you've seen Empire Strikes Back. You know, at the end when C-3PO is on Chewie's back
Yeah.
when he doesn't have his
exactly.
legs on.
Yeah.
Can Scathis just tie this thing to his back and just?
Oh my god.
Seriously? Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess I could.
Okay. Well, you lift it. The thing's arm desperately stretches toward the door.
Oh, okay.
There's something
Follow
over
the
there
arm,
with
Scathis.
wheels
Follow
on.
the arm.
Yeah, something in this room looks like it's got wheels on. Can we make him a little trolley?
I'm not
Oh,
gonna
I've got an idea.
dignify that with a response.
I've got an idea. I have an idea. I start casting.
Go on then.
While all this is going on, I quickly check the 4 stone.
What are you
Listen.
casting?
Tensor's floating disc.
Ooh. Okay. So all of you who are standing near Senex feel a sudden rush of pain through your bodies.
I don't defile.
Ah.
Or do I have to defile?
Mister, you didn't tell me you were defining. Hold on a minute. Tell you what you can do.
Yes.
Where are we?
I only defiled once.
You have only done it once. So I would like a saving throw against death magic from you, please.
Death magic.
That's
For
a fail.
God's sake. I'll use my d20. What is it with our
That's a
rolls
fail.
today? Oh, okay, well that's me out of d20s.
How
Maybe
crucial is it for
furnish
you
you.
to roll to save past this?
Either that or I defile, I guess.
Ah,
Is it really only like once and then that's it? You're a defiler? Yeah, I fell.
You fail. Okay. The defiling energy rushes through you. All of you realize that Senex didn't have a choice. But the disc manifests, and you place the body upon it and usher it down the stairs. And following its long, outstretched arm, it directs you right to the rubble-choked stairwell.
I wander over to Senex, tap him on the hip.
I let down. I apologize. I forgot.
We're gonna have words.
As I get
That is not okay.
I take it I got a slight nosebleed.
Indeed.
I don't
Zooks
I
his,
don't like
shou-
defilers.
Zooks his shoulders past Senex to look at the rubble, and she quite purposefully actually bumps him to the side.
There's only a small amount of rubble blocking the stairwell. The thing claws pitifully at it. Your route ahead is clear. To the sunken cities below Giustenal. But that is where we're going to close the episode.
What?
Your path ahead revealed. Below the city by the Silt Sea. One of you has been taken by the caller. Another one of you has found that all it took was one moment of defiling for the urge to be with you forevermore now. With these two at your side, the rest of you must proceed into the depths of Athas to face its first god, Dregoth the Ravager.
I think I'm gonna go home.
We will see how that pans out next fucking year.